How's the wife? Oh my god, yo! Tyler, you were first. So true, so true. Fox family, I'll do. Oh my god, MJ! Your alliterative titles suck. No! They're fantastic! How dare you! Oh my god, yo! I'll do. Minecraft! So true. It is. It is, in fact, the great and glorious return. For the first time in the year 2026, the Napoleon VII stream shall return to Minecraft. Yes, so true, so true. Oh, Dios mío, Grant gonna be a little late for the stream. We do Half-Life until then. Oh my god, maybe I'll play Minecraft for me, huh? Huh? You ever consider the fact that I really like Minecraft? Did you ever consider that, huh? My god, whenever I request to stream, I'm there minute one. Oh my god. Stream streak 158. Yo. Only took 3 months. Technically, the third month has not has barely started. Arguably, if February was not a short month, this would still be at the tail end of a second month, normally speaking. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yo, great out do. I'm here. First aid ran over, huh? You got ran over? Oh my god. Yo, right. Hi there. Hello. I'll do. Hopefully good. Oh, Dios mío. Feels like you really like Half-Life and Hades according to the analytics. According to analytics. Dios mío. I don't care what the analytics say. Also, I've played Minecraft plenty this year. I've just not streamed it. I just wasn't streaming it. There's a difference. Oh my god. You guys know I don't like get powered down between streams, right? Like I don't like nobody like they don't just push me in a closet and be like, all right, time to wait till Friday, and then put a couple quarters in me so that I can come out. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure that I do have a life beyond the 8 hours with which you see me. Oh my god. Have I missed a lot since whenever I last got a stream? Potentially, I don't know, depends on your point of view. I mean, in terms of Minecraft specifically, probably not, because we haven't worked on the hardcore world in a long time. In terms of you know, just life and happenstance, I've been living La Vida Loca. Tyler met up with his husband, and so on and so forth, you know. Half-Life, Hades, hardcore world, man loves the letter H. Well, that's because I'm going straight to, never mind. Kidnap, stay in the closet. I'm not gonna broach that. I'm not dignifying that with a full response. My god, that goes into hiding. Okay, well that I can accept. Witness protection, all right. That's fair enough, I suppose. And Honest Hearts, Nap loves that one too. I will have you know that DLC irked me enough that I went out for coffee with a friend of mine, and that was like a good chunk. I mean, because he's played New Vegas, like he's my Fallout friend, like that's his little special interest, and I go, what do you know? I have to actually constantly be like, no, don't spoil it for me. No, don't tell me what's gonna happen. No, because he's also very bad at that. Like, just in anything in general, he's a person who, God love him, but he's a person who, like, you can be like, anyway, yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet, don't spoil it for me. They're like, oh yeah, of course, no, I was just gonna say, and then they'll reveal, like, the deepest spoiler of a thing, you know what I mean? It'd be like if it was Star Wars, it was just like, oh no, I haven't seen it yet. It's like, no, I get that, I just thought it was wild that, like, Darth Vader was his father, you know? And it's like, brother, what the hell? Oh my god. Tyler has a husband, congrats. In a manner of speaking. I once knew someone who wouldn't dignify something with a response. Am I right, MJ? What, huh? I am someone who might as well be my husband. Dios mío. Oh, hydrate! Good gracious, must be nice. Fox, man, I don't know why that reads as such a like, I lost something once. Oh man, I lost my pen. Oh, here, you can borrow mine. I lost something once. Dios. Star Wars. Jingle, 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 jingles. I said the words. I said the words. Snap, you slipped away. Snap, you slipped your way through honest hearts and come out with mixed opinions. You've become a true Fallout fan. I don't even know if it's mixed. I don't think I have mixed opinions on it. I feel quite firmly about it. Oh, Dios mío. Yo, cozy. I'll do. If you're looking for how long you followed, clicking your name is the quickest way to find out. I do not have a follow age, what would that be? Nightbot? Probably Nightbot setting set up, alas. I need to go hydrate too. I'll be back. Sounds good. Sounds good. I lost many things and people recently. Not dead. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, King. In any regards, dead or otherwise. Randall Clark, though. Randall Clark being like a glimmer of light in a sewer is not like particularly gonna make the rest of it better. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that thing was good, you know? But that doesn't make me have a mixed opinion on it. Since 2022, since Halloween of 2022, what were we doing Halloween of 2022? What stream would that have been? Probably like a Choo Choo Charles or like a Little Nightmares, probably. So what did your friend say? You didn't even finish that line of thought. That doesn't sound like me. That doesn't not finish a line of thought. That doesn't really sound like me. I'm pretty sure I fully complete and close out any sort of thought process that I have, I'll have you know. Also made some actual friends recently. Yo! They're all good. They keep me safe. Yo, sick, dude. Genuine friends, you know, hard to come by, but absolutely worth going to the bitter ends for. My God. Finish the thought nap. I want to know. Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of yap time. Oh, I'd love to tell you, MJ. I really would, but alas, we've come up to the end, and you know, I got to transition, and that's something that you've always been very firm on. So I mean, you can't be mad because you know, well. It's your main thing that I can't yap. I have to transition over. And listen, you just gotta understand that around here, rule number one, it's never my fault. All right? It's not on me. We just gotta move right along. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft. Smooth. Let's go. That's really smooth. What can I say? Every now and again, I do it right. Oh my God, it's been so long. How have you been? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Ooh, fancy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Minecraft. Which version, you may say? Wow, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? He's so zippy. Zippy, me? No, that doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me one bit. I'll have you know, zippy is a word that should never enter anyone's dialect in discussing one Napoleon VII. How could you? How could you? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's been so long. It's your first time in this year being back in the hardcore world. Oh, what's that? Ruins to the north. Oh, farmland to the west. Lovely city building to the east. Oh, Dios mío. I'm updating my Minecraft right now too. Hey, yo, what can I say? Minecraft, you've grown so bland and conformist. Ooh, yes, I'm so thrilled with all of your changes to smooth out any of your rough edges. Yes, I too love when everything's uniform. Yes. Nap, did you do a little bit of mining off screen? A little bit of mining off screen. A little bit of mining off screen. Well, that doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me. No. Don't worry about what I've been doing off screen in the hardcore world. That's got nothing to do with any of you. I haven't played Minecraft in years. Oh, what can I say? It's a great game. Truly peak. Unfinished projects everywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at you. You think this is an unfinished wheat field? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What do you mean? Everything about it. Countless fields. This feeds an empire. Hey, Dev, did you read my Discord message about a little bit of mining off screen in New Vegas? Did I? Nothing's coming to mind, so I'm genuinely not sure, but what can I say? Oh, thank you. Please, hold the applause, please. You're too kind, really. Oh, please. An empire that is still recovering from an ongoing plague. Yeah. Well, listen. Some would say that the cure for the plague is a known quantity, and to them I would say, boy, do I need to venture into hell to get some more blaze powder to properly power some brewing stands. Such a big old mess about exporting VODs and handling some other stuff with the game the other night. Oh, I did see about the exporting VODs, if that's what you mean. I don't recall it. I don't recall it talking about mining off screen. Perhaps I did not read it well enough. Never cleaned a lot yesterday. Got rid of 6 bags of donations. I am, however, in debilitating pain today. Well, I am sorry to hear about the debilitating pain. That sucks. But on the other hand, yippee! 6 bags. That's huge, dude. That sounds like it would be an absolutely monumental, concerted effort. My God. Yo, Angel, I'll do lurking today. Sure thing, King. Sure thing. Lore-wise, do you have plans? Well, if I told you that, then that would be erroneously spoilerific, don't you think? Oh, hydrate. Dios mío. What can I say? It's good to be back. Oh. Plans for the cure, I meant. You don't have to say what the plans are. Just do you have them? Well, in that case, yes, of course. In lore, he's been working away on it. But it is a thing of mystically arriving from messages from the great beyond to a cure found in the laboratory of an ice hut in the midst of nowhere. Well, a man ought to be a little concerned when he learns information that way, don't you think? It was a big long message with instructions on dropping off the loot from Honest Hearts off camera, take off camera mining, so we could get to the XDLC start of the D's. Oh, that I was thinking about. I was like, I don't remember you asking anything about Minecraft in the message. I was, but no, that's insane. What do you mean? You're gonna have to just. You're gonna have to just live with me carrying a billion pounds of objects around. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're gonna have to watch me hustle my way to the lucky 38. I discovered a town in Ohio called Napoleon. Huh? You should tell everyone you live there so you don't keep doxing your address in Nunavut. I've never once doxed myself. What do you mean? I've only ever referenced my humble origins of Nunavut. I don't know why that's such a thing. Oh, the dyes all look different. That's gonna be a pain. Okay. I wonder what else looks different. Didn't realize that changed. Ooh-wee. Ooh, baby. We went from 21.4 to 11, so a bit of a change has occurred. My video options have looked all different now. Oh, Dios mío. Do you not still live there? Do I not still live in the great territory of Nunavut in Canada? Absolutely. What do you mean? But that's not a doxing. That's Nunavut's a great wide open space, you see. I could be anywhere, you see. It doesn't have to be in one particular area. Well, the video options are the mod. Well, I know that. I just meant they also look different. As in, the mods did not look that way. Like, Sodium did not look that way in 21.4. So that's also different. Do you not still live in Bermuda, Nunavut? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, King? You know, I was actually thinking about that the other day. Since starting streaming, I have moved a considerable number of times. Like, for it only being, like, about a 5-year period. Boy, have I moved a lot. Mostly not of my own volition, but alas, these things happen. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you have a lease, and then sometimes a scuzzy landlord sells your building out from underneath you, so that then your lease that was meant to be for a year only lasts a few months. Ooh, you know, classic. Falling leaf particles? Oh yes, that's right. That's a thing now. And they'll make little bunches, won't they? Huh. I wonder if that's gonna be a problem. Probably not. Probably not. That's been a thing for like years. Well, I didn't mean the falling leaf particles. I more meant the bunches. They won't make bunches. Oh, goody! Yippee! I thought they made bunches now. I thought that was a thing. Didn't they add that in? Didn't that get added in? They made like a bunch of little like crunchy leaves on the ground or whatever now. The bunches spawn with the seed. You can make them, but they don't continue to generate. Oh! Oh, this is wondrous news! Thank goodness! Because I really didn't want that many. I really didn't need that many leaves kicking around, to be honest with you. Leaf litter exists. But for why? For who? Oh, what a time to be alive. Oh. Truly, it's been so long. I'm just doing the lap because it's been so long, so I'm doing a wide lap of it all. But my god, gang. I've missed playing in the hardcore world with yous. I mean, I've been in it a handful of times already, but like, not around here. And by that, I mean, I've only been here. I've only been here in the heart of this ageless empire. Just the last several months have just been me and David having little tea parties. Yes. We started a book club. We're reading the latest and favorite, most greatest books. You see, yes. All the classics, yes. You burn leaves into dead leaves. That makes sense. Huh. Kind of feel like it would just make charred leaves. I don't think you get dead leaves from that. If I lit leaves on fire, they don't then become like fallen leaves. They don't turn into like leaves that fall. They turn into ash. Not ketchum. Seems odd. Which you might have guessed since I've been asking for it for like a month. Based. Based and true. And this is very careful, like a dehydrator? Yeah, but I can't foresee like a furnace or like smoker doing that. I assume you do it in a smoker, actually, I guess. Because that would give that thing another use. So did you have any thoughts on Randall Clark me, or I sent you nap since you decided to completely ghost my long message? It wasn't ghosted. It wasn't. It was, I saw it at a time and then I was doing something else and then I read it and then that removed my push notification and then I forgot. That's not on me. That's just on me, you know? Oh. Once again, what the hell? Why does it look like this? Why did it just become foggy? Did saturation just leave the world? What the hell was that? Yo, Skydia! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, raiders! Outdo! Sky has brought a community of clouds to you. Is that why it literally just started raining? Well, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. I hope life's treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. What were you guys doing? I assume Minecraft, but I guess literally it could be anything. We are in the game. Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. We did kind of just. We spilled a cup of soda. My bad. What can I say? I bring the rain. Well, I would hope that you also make sure to bless the ones that may be on their way down towards Africa. Stupid bit. That was such a stupid bit. Oh my god. No, but I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you well. You can right click the mark as unread Discord. It does wonders for me. But that's admitting defeat, MJ. That's admitting defeat. Instead, I can just have the intent to respond to people and then gamble whether or not I remember that they messaged me. What fun, am I right? Oh. Bring the water of fertility to the yeah, so true, they could use it. Yeah. The wheat really needed it. Speaking of though, I actually do need to go absolutely humanely gather some more steak. I mark unread often too when I need to remember to check a message, but at the very least you're going to forget to export the code, export the VODs. That doesn't sound like me. Do I forget to export VODs? I don't think so. I'm pretty confident. It's always day and date. Nobody check the VOD channel. Nobody double check. Nobody contradict me on this one, all right? On occasion. I'll take it. On occasion is more often than once in a blue moon. Make it an even stack. Whoop. Perfect. Dios mío. Anyway, Cheddars, today I think we should start probably by hopping into, I'm gonna say the Nether, honestly. We really should probably make sure. Hello, Shab. We should probably make sure that we actually gather some more materials that we're gonna need for the long-standing construction of the stupidest build I've ever done. Though Edward did present a wonderful solution of alternative white-colored blocks, but boy howdy, maybe it's just the stubbornness in me. I don't know if it's just a stubborn kick in me, but I want it to be quartz. I want it all quartz. A palace of quartz. And you may say that that's insane. That there's so much work that has to go into that. You have to gather so many small itty bitty modicums of quartz to get that done. To which I would say, yeah, and I'm going to bump the message. I do think you should walk the loot back off camera because you genuinely don't know how long the intro to Old World Blues is. You're gonna enjoy it. I know it. I have heard it's crazy. I don't know why. Nobody's told me why it's crazy, but I have heard that Old World Blues is insane. That was what I was able to prevent from my spoilerific friend when I was talking to him, and he was like, "Oh well, have you played the next one yet? Oh man, it's crazy because." And I went, "Don't tell me, please. I need you to understand." Yo, Outdo. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Oh man. Also, yeah, I will say that MJ, they somewhat disagree with me. They seemingly are big fans. They're big fans of that of the Honest Hearts DLC, and I gotta say, I lost respect for them as a human being. You know, you may say that's harsh, and you're right. But come on, that's oof. It was not their best foot forward. That DLC is a mission. Well, I gave you the themes of humor and 1950s sci-fi movies in my long message you ignored. What? My God. A man can't be busy on his weekend. Maybe I was in court. You don't know. I can unofficially put my foot flat on the ground now. Awesome? Oh, wait, when you say unofficially, is that something that gets like notarized? They got judges for that? Like they got a guy that comes around and he's like, I will give you this here license, and you will be allowed to put your foot onto the ground flat. Either way, congrats, huge. But that's an awesome way of putting it. Oh. I'm a physical therapist now. Oh, that'll do it. You know, that does sound, yeah, all right, physio. Okay. A man can be busy, but maybe a man should acknowledge his failings and work to counter them. See, but that's the problem. You miss rule number 1, King. It's never my fault. and not only that, I simply have no failings. What part of toxic streamer don't you understand? I simply am perfect. Don't we all realize this? I'm sure we do. I'm sure that's you know, we all recognize this about me. Yes, of course. Yes. Rather than gambling. Why did they'll overcome the budget? There's nothing to overcome. You don't understand. I'm just too perfect. We all know it, yes. Crashing out over the most minor things will never not be funny. Huh? Like kettles? Oh yeah, what was that all about? I still don't understand. I still don't fully comprehend what does human think a kettle is? Oh no, an ad! My worst nightmare! Your worst nightmare? The worst nightmare is an ad. Crazy. Some people would say clowns. Or like, I don't know, having to present in front of a large group of people whilst in their undergarments, you know? But no. Not you. It's advertisements. Ad men, 1950s ad men. You know what? Actually, if it is 1950s admin, I actually feel like I kind of understand that. Any more of those fiends? Those debutantes? Those ruinous powers of doom? God, do I hate Hoglins. Truly the bane of my existence. God, they wish me nothing but ill. And I hate them for it. It stops me from watching the silly little guys on my phone. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, if it stops, I mean, not me, obviously, because I'm a very serious individual. But okay. I mean, I suppose if it stops you from you know, receiving proper entertainment, I can understand that not being so bemusing. All right. It's this one, right? Yeah. My God, it has been a while. I had to like reconfirm it to myself of which one was the one with Silk Touch. It's one of these. I used to know this. I don't know, I was asleep, but Gren fully crashed out on you. It was generally just didn't care about fighting back about what the definition of a kettle was. To surmise, human uses a Hungarian kettle, which is kind of like a cauldron. Cool. However, he assumes that this is what everyone thinks of when they say kettle. So when I talked about making tea in one, he was very confused and refused to accept that his perception of what is and isn't a kettle may not be universal. This leads to my favorite quote: those are tea kettles, but it's not a kettle. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna guess he may have been rage baiting. To pull a term from the youth, it may just be that he was in fact rage baiting you. Quite possibly, he was rage baiting. But also, have you considered that maybe to Hungarians that is a kettle? So maybe, you know, maybe you're just following in English ancestral roots to say, yes, no, only what the English say is a kettle is what a kettle is. Yes. I don't know why I'm re-cracking this open. Oh, what a time to be alive. Is there no more? Surely there's a little more. I could use a little more. He's got a spear! Get down, Mr. President. Oh, God, that's right. There's so much new stuff in this version. I used to know it all. Oh, I used to rule the world. Blocks would rise when I gave the word. Oh. Captain Sparkles, where are you? Please. I need your help. Uh-oh, Nap. Spears are in the game. You're screwed. Zombie spearmen or zombie horses will jump you in the night. They're not allowed. The English kettle is the one true kettle. It is taking everything in me not to respond. Oh, good. Yeah, yeah. You know, they really did just be like, what if there's like a few more things we could add in just to really both make it extra difficult to survive in a hardcore world where zombies just I'm gonna be in a cave. Zombie gonna drop down from the sky with a spear at Mach 2. Oh God, it's like relative velocity too. So I could be falling towards them and it would kill me, you know? They don't even have to be the ones that drop, it could be me. Add specifically English kettles to Minecraft Mojang. Famous Swedish company. Oh God. Classic. No. There's some up there. Oh, that seems to be a good amount, actually. Hold the phone. There's already kettles. You got cauldrons. Same thing. That was the same thing. You know, they already got the cauldron. That's good rage bait right there. That's Zooey Mama. That right there, that's some of that premium rage bait. Oh man. I'll tell you what. I have like every negative debuff for rage bait. My character was designed specifically to min-max getting rage baited. That is a crazy stat readout. What? Oh God. That kind of seems like it's a debuff, honestly. You know, it kind of seems like a big debuff. Breathe. Get through this. Breathe. Like Lightning McQueen. I am speed. Oh God. I think it's funnier that only I can actually see that Autobot message. I hope that gas doesn't take much of a notice of me. Can you throw spears? Is that a thing? Can I like huck it at someone from a distance? Because if not, you know, I mean, I know it's not specifically a javelin, but like, you know, I feel I should be able to throw it. Which do you think's better? Let's discuss it. Let's discuss what? So Zen, how do you Don't bring that back up. No. That is a banned topic. We are not rehashing that one. My God, 5 years in, and I'm not free of the great debate of Fahrenheit and Celsius. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're thinking of the hit weapon, the Trident, which has been in the game for many years already. Yeah, I know, but that's also why I'm like, I feel like the spear should equally be able to be thrown. Like, is there any reason it can't be? Sure, it's like a lance, but like, you know, you can throw a lance if your arm's strong. You get it? You get it? Like the guy You get it? Tomato, tomato, tomato. Nap, you pick up a 9-foot two-handed spear and see if you can throw it. I can. I've thrown a lance. I've thrown a jousting lance before. I'm not saying it would be as effective as it would be like handheld, but you know. Yippee! Wow! So corny, Nap. Come on! Come on, that was a great joke! Oh, everybody's a critic. You tell me how you're gonna work a Lance Armstrong joke into something. You look at me in the eye and tell me there's a better way of doing that. Come on! It was teed up perfectly. I need to check the changelogs for all the updates you've skipped. Well, I know the little iron guys are in it now. There's spears. They changed baby poggers. Yo! Over! Oh, yeah! Dios mío, with the 42 months. Dear God, we're getting old. Oh, Lord Almighty. I hope you're doing well, King. I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. How you been? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. When getting javelins thrown at me, I'll have to stay stood up and tuck my head into someone's back and hope my best. Literally, little copper guys, not iron. Oh, yeah, and then also, I miss copper armor's a thing now. Copper armor and tool set for no reason. For no reason. That, honest to God, I think that just depressed me enough to not want to update. I think that was like that was the straw that broke the camel's back, where I was like, do I even ever want to update Minecraft again? I don't know if anything cool's getting added again. Oh, what a time to be alive. I don't like how high up he's getting. I don't like how moaning and groaning he's getting, you know? Hey, you stay down there. You stay down there, pal. Oh, hey, it's been good. Life's been good. Life's been good. It was finally sunny in the UK. Is that allowed? And I was side questing up this random hill at my uni and almost got lost. Man, it needs a compass. You gotta update the baby animals. Oh, why? Why? Don't like the baby animal update. Oliver, it's bad. It's bad. Well, it's not bad per se. It's just. Oh, well, he's gone. It's just why? They were more unique. Big-headed baby animals was so Minecraft. Big-headed baby animals. It's just a smaller version of the large animal. That was an MO of Minecraft. Why get rid of it? Grumble, 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 grumble. Oh. The baby animals, Nap. Think of the baby animals. I don't like the change. Oh my God. Nap, do you want a brownie? Of course. Of course. I found cows, Nap. I side quested so hard there was. What do you mean? What do you mean? You side quested up a hill and found cows at your university? Crazy. Crazy. I'm with you about the baby animals. Maybe I'm just nostalgic though. What can I say? The chicks are only good ones. I'm not saying any of them look bad. They're all cute. And don't get me wrong, it's not some horrible change. It's just, it's in a long string of different changes they've been making. It's really just like smoothing out the weirdness of Minecraft, where it's like, yeah, you know, oh yeah, baby villagers are literally just shrunken down village, which lots of that came about because it was just like, yeah, we are an indie game and we're not dedicating that much resource to like making whole new models for babies. I thought that was fun. I liked that. It kept its roots. I don't think changing it to be more like quote unquote professional, quote unquote like how it should be does anything. Work on something more important. There's better things you could be doing. It was the most non-issue, unneeded change. It added nothing of value and took away something that was just like part of the original game for no reason. That's my opinion on it. Bro stumbled to his local pasture, really found a field of cat. Did you say hi? Were you nice to them? Did you go over and say hi? I hope so. Well, I can't imagine just namely because, you know, none of it's a frozen tundra, but like you just stumble out upon some cat. Crazy. Nap, you sound incredibly old man right now. I know. Believe me, I know I'm in the minority on this. It's a very grognard take. It's a very grumble back in my day take. Doesn't mean it's not my take. I don't think it's a value. And don't get me wrong, I don't normally feel this way. For instance, the changes to ore textures, I was fine with that. I just think a lot of things like this, like crafting saddles now, or making leads be like, oh no, these are much easier to craft. I just don't see the point. I don't see it as adding something beneficial to the game. I see it as detracting from some of the unique weirdness of Minecraft. Things that are like, that makes no sense. Yeah, well, it's a holdover of the fact that that used to be loot. That used to be the big loot you'd get. And you know, you wouldn't even need them because saddles you couldn't really ride anything but like a pig. There weren't horses. That is a unique historic element of Minecraft that I liked. Oh well. The new stuff's cute though, don't get me wrong. Very cute, very fun and cute and the like. I just would rather it not have changed. I finally made it into Minecraft, and half of it is untextured. What kind of version are you loading? It was a cool full white one, which was cool. Full white cow. Oh, that's where the white milk comes from. Chocolate milk's from the brown ones. We all know that though. Up. Change to ore textures is really cool because it was better for colorblind people, among other things. Yeah, I mean, it had a purpose. I want colored light because at the moment it's just, still just like 2. Nautilus zombie, Var armor. Oh yeah, that's right. The Nautilus as well. Spear zombie, spearmen on zombie horses, husk zombie spearmen, zombie husks, new desert skeleton variety akin to husks, shooting weakness. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's more like strays. Okay. You could try to get a texture pack to keep the texture still in future update. No, because it's not something I really care. Like, that's my point. I don't really care. It's just one of those things that I'm like, man, why? What's the point? What do black and white cows make then? Cookies and cream. I cannot lie, I haven't played Minecraft in ages. I need to get on it. Hey, in fairness, this is actually the first Minecraft stream on the Napoleon the 7th channel in 2026. I've been playing it through 2026. I just hadn't been streaming it. But man, oh man, it has actually been a while. I probably haven't played it since I was only playing a bit in January. So yeah, it's been a hot minute for me. I've been mostly trying to clean up sub-goal games and get a bunch of those done. Became a variety streamer somehow. My God. Any new Nap hardcore lore? Yeah, well, yeah, actually, where we left off, there was new lore. He found a weird building made of some deep slate that seemed to have iconography of an ender eye involved, and that you know, no idea what that has anything to do with, but you know. Some sort of pathway, and it seemed to be some sort of crashed thing, you know? Copper chains, copper bars, copper golems, copper chests, copper tools, copper lanterns, shelf block, die changes. I didn't realize it was copper lanterns, in fact. You know what? Lots of the copper added I like. Still think the tools and armor is dumb, but whatever. Oh, namely because that one I think is really done because like who's bothering with this? But it doesn't really serve. Like I can understand it if it actually served like a good purpose. And correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong, but my understanding is it's basically somewhere's just between like wood and iron, and it's like yeah, but like if you can get copper, you can typically get iron. It is not that hard to get these things. Why hold off and like build copper things first? It seems silly. And also, it's equally a thing of like, for years they were like, yeah, we're not doing that. We don't see a reason to do it. Like there's nothing that it serves. So like, why should we do it? And yet they did it. And it feels like something in the company changed. I guess that's how I feel. I feel something at Mojang has changed as of late. And by as of late, I mean the last 2.5 years. Basically, since the end of Minecraft Live, or the end of like what was Minecraft Live, and this whole like we're not updating anymore, and we're not doing full updates anymore, like all that change. I dislike a lot of that. End of an era, so true. Mojang, you changed. Conspiracy nap coming out. The conspiracy is that I'm gay? Wait, what? Ah! Why is this a conspiracy theory? Why is that a conspiracy? Actually, you know what? That'd be hilarious. A conspiracy, like a cabal of people have been keeping that secret? What gay? I didn't mention gay. Didn't you say? You wrote coming out? My bad. I'm so used to Tyler. Using whenever I say the phrase coming out, being like, congratulations. Oh my God. My bad. I jumped the bar. You put that in the word. Manifesting is crazy. Hey, what can I say? It's literally manifesting. Whoa. Stupid bit. Oh my God. Oh, Tyler has finally broken me, baby. I'm so used to Tyler leading that with any time the phrase comes up. My God. I invest on me. What does that mean? What does it mean to infest a man? Oh my God. Oh, Dios mío. You know, I probably shouldn't dig up in the nether, to be fair. I was so confused. I was like, Oliver, of all people, like I've heard this bit before in the chat. Didn't expect it from Oliver OEM. And turns out I jumped the gun. Ifest, don't ifest people. Nap, read my dang message. I don't know. You were saying I was all humble grumble. You were all Nap. You're sounding old. I don't know. 121.7 stupid stuff lava chicken music. Oh, so you can say things are stupid? I get okay. Dog 3 painting 121.6 dried gas, baby gas, happy. Oh yeah, there's happy gas now. Gas harness, tier music disc, locator bar, craft leads and saddles. Oh, that's right, the locator bar. I also don't like that change. Oh, that's right. That's what I didn't like from that one. Leaf litter, wildflowers, bushes, fireflies, bushes, cactus flower, dry grass, mob berries, lodestones no longer cost netherite. That was what I didn't like from that one. I didn't like the lodestone change either. I know a lot of people celebrated that one. We're like, why were we wasted? I was like, man, it's another use for it. At a certain point, you have so much. The Pale Garden stuff. Yeah, well, I updated to I updated to 1.21.4. That's what we'd been playing in until now, like until this. We had been playing in that since it came out, basically. I'm not taking the lava chicken slam. Oliver OEM secret Jack Black stan account. Secret. Oliver, hard cuts to Oliver in a uni dorm with like a little chicken jockey plushie. Just now, hold on a minute. Wait a second. I won't stand for this slander. How dare you? Oh God. I like the lodestone change because lodestones are more useful in early game than they are in late game, personally. Though I know what you mean, netherite needs more uses. Well, I mean, you say that, but also, I don't know, personally, I travel a lot more late game than I ever do early game in Minecraft. So it kind of seemed fitting. And also, it seemed cool as like the idea of like, yeah, lodestones are an ancient technology that used to be really difficult to make, or used to be important and made with rare metals because it actually like functionally alters compasses and magnetic structures that way. No longer. Nope, none of that. Are fun building blocks. I'll give you that. Lodestones are good building blocks. I liked that netherite made it seem like a lost technology. That's my main thing. You can disagree with that opinion. No, he can't. None of you can. What part of toxic streamer don't you understand? No one is allowed to disagree with me. Everyone must conform to my stance on all issues, Minecraft or otherwise. It's the law, honestly. I don't make the rules, man. I listen. It's not up to me. That's the law. It was a favor from good old Chuck. I called him up. I said, "Hey, yo, Charles, what's going on? How about you give royal assent to this, huh?" And he went, "Yes, Camilla." And I went, "Thank you. Good night." And then I left because I was visiting him at night, apparently. I stopped by Buckinghamshire or whatever the hell, and I went, yes, might I come upon the grounds and to speak with you, yes. And he agreed, yes. He said, yes, Mr. Napoleon, yes, of course. We all know this happened. Factually, this happened. Canonically. Canonically, Napoleon VII has met Charles III. What do you mean? That's an established fact. Wouldn't it be better from end blocks being able to track a block? Feels more end-esque. I would agree if it weren't for the fact of what do you call it? That the Great Nether, like we don't really know what Wither skeletons were about or Nether fortresses. Like we know Piglin bastions, but there's a whole other species that is involved in the Nether that could equally also factor into this. Also, Piglins seem to be great trackers, and also needing to find your way around the Nether that way is interesting. I don't know. I always just saw the netherite in Lozdo as being magnetic and I guess semi-magical, but the iron still does the job of being magnetic. Yeah, but like less magnetic. Like it's not like iron shouldn't be so magnetic that like you could be miles away and it will alter your compass. Whereas netherite, yeah, I could see. I was like, oh, it's a magical metal. It's gonna cause some alteration on the because it's not from this world is the thing. It's you've attuned your you have attuned your compass to a thing that is not of the prime material plane versus oh yeah, iron, but none of the iron in the ground's messing with your compass or anything for some reason. Somehow it's fine, you know. Welcome back, Tyler. I don't think there's a palace in Buckinghamshire. I don't remember one. Buckingham Palace is in London. Windsor Castle is in Windsor. I don't remember the rest. Balmoral. That's where I was. Balmoral. That's a place, right? Tyler, can you call Nap a loser? He's gotten too independent. Excuse me? What do you mean he's gotten too independent? When have I ever been codependent? My God, I've always been independent. It's part of the Napoleon charm. You know, that's what everybody comes around for. I just don't think you should be capable. What does that mean? Capable of anything? Like, just you shouldn't be a capable member of society? That's crazy. Oh God. Also, Oliver, I gotta ask, why was I not sent photos of these cows? Strictly speaking, there is a tax. Why was I not sent photographs of the cows? How dare you? I demand recompense. Yes, recompense. Balmoral is in Aberdeen, Scotland. Yeah, but like colloquially, that's known as Buckinghamshire. You know. You'd have to be there. You'd have to be. You go to Balmoral. You go to Balmoral and ask. You go. You go to Mark Cameron's. You go to Mark Cameron's and ask. You go to Mark Cameron's pub and ask, and they'll tell you. They'll tell you. They'll go. Yeah, man. Napoleon VII. Oh, he's here all the time, dude. It's awesome. They'll just say it more Aberdeenally, you know. They'll go, oh yeah, no, we call it Buckinghamshire, you know. I'm back, Nep. I put you on the big screen. He wants cow. Oh, you didn't even hear my call out. You didn't even hear me. First of all, I'm on the big screen. Second of all, Oliver, why was I not sent photos of these cows? I demand photos. Recompense. What was the follow call? You don't know the Scots if you think they call their country Buckinghamshire. No, I'm saying they call Balmoral Buckinghamshire. Yeah, derogatorily, you see. They say it because they say, if he's there, it's not really Scotland. Also, Nep, when pronouncing British counties, you're over-pronouncing the Shire. It's not pronounced like Shire from The Hobbit. Pronounce it like sure. Say it real quickly, real lazily. Buckinghamshire. I think it's pronounced like Shire from The Hobbit, though, because that's what Tolkien said. Yeah, why would it be called the Shire, you know? And that's where you get Worcestershire sauce, you know? That's your play. It's a Worcestershire, you know? And other such shires. Like Chestershire and Cornwall and Kent. We all love Kent. Yeah, good old Kent. And Mercia and oh God, what else is in the UK? Manchester? That's a place. And Cornwall. I'm glad it got you. You know, all the shires. We all love and Croatia. How do you pronounce Worcestershire? It's Mercia hasn't existed for over 1,000 years, and it will rise again by my hand. I can dream, Harold. Please, might be B-roll for a potential Ollie Gets Deep, the sequel. Do you mean the greatest video released in 2025? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Are we both going to make a return to YouTube? Are we both going to bring back uploading in 2026? Well, like the end of Croatia. Just like that. Wait, what? Like the end of Croatia. It's Yorktia? What? Yorktia? Why would it be Yorktia? That doesn't even make sense. There's not even a T. Don't worry, Nep. I'll keep it your pace. I'll do one video, then probably go for another 8 months. I was good once. Oh God, I would do a video once every month to 2 months. Oh, Dios mío. I've changed videos 3 times. I just need to finish the one I'm working on. I've changed what I'm making 3 times now, and God, has it been a problem. Wait, no, 4 times. I had changed entirely in December. Oh my God, I forgot about the December project that I abandoned. Oh God. Okay, I'm driving my car. Be nice to my girlfriend. I don't know about girlfriend, but I'll be nice to the Merle-friend. What do you mean? Stupid. Oh, God. What the heck, Nep? You said Croatia perfectly, then you somehow, your dyslexic brain said Yorktia. First of all, I don't have dyslexia. Let that stand. Let that be known. Let that ring true throughout the land. First and foremost. Second of all, what do you mean? Croatia. That still has the Tia at the end of it. Let that sink in. Oh god. Croatia. It's Croatia, ain't it? Ain't it just... How the hell did I get up here? I don't remember my way down. Maybe this way? Really should have left some torches. Kinda didn't think I'd keep going. Kinda thought I'd stop at some point, and I really didn't. Huh. Let's see how good I am of a human compass. Probably pretty good. I feel pretty. I feel pretty good about it. You're not pronouncing Croatia, you're pronouncing Croatia. But it's not Croatia. Croatia is not Croatia. Hey, welcome to Croatia. Can I take your order? We got crows. You know what I like about the nap stream? Every joke I make gets a laugh. Even it's like the least funny joke ever. I can say what? Oh, I'm an easy laugh now? Okay. I'm sorry, I think you're hilarious. Okay, my bad. Oh, God. What a crime! What a crime by me! Oh, what a time to be alive. Makes me feel funnier. Well, what can I say? What can I say? You're a funny man, Mr. Oliver OEM. Why are you getting defensive? What? Oh, it's defensive to be defensive now? Oh. Dios mío. Man, this guy needs a podcast. He's so funny. Somebody boot back up the Craftcast. Get him out of the retirement homes. Bring him back. I wasn't even part of their podcast, but bring them back. Revitalize them. Moisturize, yes. I've always said there's needs to be more straight white guys with a podcast. That's what I'm saying, Dad. That's what I'm saying. God, they've been waiting for me. Me personally. Oh, I've just so much to say and so many opinions. So many opinions on things, you know? They just really should listen to me. Me personally, me, Napoleon the Seventh. You know, I think there's been a real room in the market for white guys to come into the podcast game with names of historical figures. Yeah, I think that's missing. I think it would really vibe with people today. You know, I think people really are missing that guiding hand. You know. Revive Sam and put me and you as hosts. Patty can join. Get the jumper cables. We're gonna have to shock this Frankenstein's monster back to life. Oh God, I hope Sam's doing well. I hope that man's doing the best. I haven't chatted with that guy in years. Oh man, that's crazy. Actually, now that I say that out loud. Oh, what a time to be alive. Was it does Patty still make content? Maybe. I know Sam occasionally puts out a thing about Overwatch. I say that. Actually, he may not have put anything out in a while now that I think about it. The only podcast I listen to is the Magnus Archives. Well, get ready for one more market research shows. Oh god, I just show up in a Patagonia vest. Market research shows, and you know, you can really use another podcast in your life. My god. Hey, we need to start a podcast. Tyler, you need to start a podcast that specifically beefs with me. All right, that's what I do. We need beefing podcasts. We need to do a video where we try to bring him back from the dead. We stream till he joins. Yeah, but we don't tell him. We don't. So he never hears about it. Like, we don't tell him. But what an insane thing. Like, if there just was a stream on Twitch going, waiting for one man who doesn't know, like, you don't know there's a stream out there begging you to come back to streaming. Oh god. The Napcast. I feel like it should just be called Nap Time if that's what it, if it's gonna be named after me, shouldn't it just be Nap Time? I feel like that would be the more fitting use of the phrase. Can me and MJ beef in the podcast? No. You need your own adjacent podcast. I'm preying on MJ's downfall, specifically their relationship. My friend needs to be freed. How dare you? What do you mean? Excuse you? Oh my god. He just finds out through a random person. I don't know what's funnier. If it's like somebody in his Discord, which still exists, so like if somebody there mentions it, or if like, I don't know, he just gets like a notification, like not towards him, but just being like, what if it just took off? What if it just took off and like actually became big because people just went like, man, I don't know who this Sam fella is, but these guys are looking for him. And then he just hears about it someday. What an insane choice. Arguably, that would probably be the best way to launch a podcast to get viewership. We are waiting for this person in the world to contact us. They do not know we are doing this. They have no reason to know we're doing this. We want to see if we can become big enough that they will just hear about it. Oliver, I need you to go just put up to go like staple photos all around. I don't know, Brighton. I don't know where Sam lived, to be honest. I nor do I actually think it's Brighton. That is just where content creators in the UK seem to be, so far as I can tell. Go to all the port cities. Go to Brighton. Go to, what's another port city? London. Go to Portsmouth. And just start stapling flyers to the wall. It'll be perfect. It just logs into Twitch and he sees it. Front page of Twitch. Nap, I think we're actually cooking and have a lot of time on my hands. New Nap and OEM Christmas special. Can we summon Sam? Can we summon the artist formerly known as Ascend Sam, now known as Salmon Up? And he just joins and he just goes, what do you want? Like, it's not like he joins the fight. Like, eventually we get him and he acknowledges it and he comes out and he's meant to be like, well, hey, and he just like joins a Discord call. He goes, what do you want? What is this? I'll find out where he lives. I'm in Brighton. What did I say? Content creators, they flock to the place. That's all I've ever heard of it. That's all I know about Brighton. I know it has an arcade on a pier, and I know that content creators flock to it. I'll do a video traveling across the UK, trying to find him and definitely not get a restraining order. Yeah, he just files an injunction. He's like, stop, cease and desist. I don't know what this is, but it needs to end now. Oh, sorry. Our bad, Sam. Oops. Also, what did I say, by the way? Human compass, human GPS, found my way back like that, like it was nothing. Oh, what a time to be alive. As soon as he joins, what's going on? And we just hang up and straight. Oh, you're here. Huh. Well, all right. Goodbye. Click. My bad. Didn't really think you'd show up, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first and last time, Ascend Sam! Yeah! And then just hang up. Oh, God. Too far south is crazy. Too far south. All of the United Kingdom is in the Northern Hemisphere. What are you talking about? Too far south. You're the size of a state. Actually, you know what? Fair enough. I can understand that. People from, Manitoba are the worst. So, you know, I totally understand. I too dislike these things. Sam Jones ready for hanging out with friends. He's like, wait, what's going on? Uh-oh, you're here. Good day. Hang up. Oh, God. Or what I think would be funnier is if we give it out so much hype and he joins in like 10 minutes and it's so underwhelming. Oh, yeah, we're like, this will be a nationwide, who knows how long, and somebody instantly messages him. Because that's the thing, is there is overlap. There are people in this Discord, or in this stream, who could have access to his Discord and just send a message and just be like, Sam, they're looking for you. Oh, okay. But also, how weird would that be for him? No contact for years, and then just like started the show. I gotta know. When was the last time I messaged that man? I need to know. It was a while ago. That was stupid. Oh my God. That's insane. Not quite as long as ago as I thought, but still pretty long. Mid 2023. Been a long time. that is pushing 3 years. Oh God. The South is where it is. I'm a quirked out South boy with a little bit of swag, busting it down. Sexual. Is he goated? Is he goated with the sauce? Your Honor, Your Eminence. I must know. Is he goated with the sauce? I think we actually need to do this. We need to make missing person posters. Put it on TikTok. Yeah, the first time I post again to TikTok since 2024. And it's Gary come home from SpongeBob, but it's just Sam. It's just Sam's face. It's Sam in his little maid dress. God. You think that man even like? You think that no man even knows? You think he even recalls what happened? Yo, how do? He's back on the game. What can I say? March Madness is back, and it's March Madness, and it's back. This time with more Minecraft than ever. Yeah, I could do radio, I bet. Welcome to our diabolical plans of entrapment for a single individual to return to streaming. Oh god. Oh my god, I forgot about the maid dress. What if he's in the stream right now? Dun dun dun. Oh no. Oh no, it can't be. Oh, that'd be bad. Oh god. I don't even know if that man uses Twitch at this point. Again, it's been years since I've talked to him. I hope he's doing the absolute best. He was getting like he was working hard away at his degree last I chatted with him. Grant, I'll talk to you in 3 years tomorrow because we have to make some noise to watch. Probably not going. What do you mean probably not going with it? Surely goated. As much because I miss you as because I would assume I did something wrong, and I hate not having closure. No closure. Boy, do I have the YouTube video for you. Oh, Dios mío. Last time I messaged Nap was the start of 2024. That can't be right. The start of 2024. I swear to God, we messaged in 2025. Not Nap. I was like, what do you mean the last time? We've actively messaged. We had a call. I was like, we chatted on call. What do you mean? Sorry, wrong white guy. Oh, my mistake. Yeah, I understand it. But one of them's British, pal. My God. Surely there would be some difference. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong button. British. Do I have any more quartz saved up? I don't think so. Oh, there's some there. I don't think there's any unmined stuff kicking around though. I just messaged you on Discord, an Avatar Last Airbender TikTok, completely not knowing you're live, so coincidences happen is quite funny. Not knowing I'm live. What? Surely you know, Napoleon the 7th live every Monday and Friday from 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Mount St. Helena. As we all know. I'm low in charge. I'll probably dip soon for what I do. Good night, Nap. Good night, chat. Sleep well, everyone. Sleep well, Grant. Have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy. Have a good rest of your week as well. I'm sad the movie isn't going to the cinema anymore. Apparently it's going straight to streaming. Oh, the animated one? Oh, I didn't hear that. crazy. That sucks, actually. Though then again, are they even still making that live action streaming version? Is that happening anymore? I didn't watch the first season of it anyway. I know it got a second season, I think, but like I don't think anybody really talked about it. And them actors are definitely aging out of that role very fast. So like I don't know if they got it in them to do it to finish it. Season 2's not out. Oh God, it's been years. The kid playing Aang is gonna be 40. Oh my God. Guess who forgot my girlfriend's class starts at 6:30, not 6. Whoopsie. Well, you know, can't win them all, King. That's what they, you know, some will say, but you can't win them all. Pretty. Gotta finish that wall someday. I think I heard somewhere that they have already recorded some of 3. I'm not too sure though. God, I'd hope so. Genuinely, like I don't know what they would do. I mean, I guess it'd just be like Stranger Things where they just got a bunch of 25-year-olds playing middle schoolers. Oh God. Why was Tyler playing on my downfall when I wasn't even here? Well, at first Tyler was gonna get you to make a corresponding podcast to compete with the Samathon, the Sam's Great Ascension, one might even say, that Oliver and I are organizing, which is our arcane ritual. To bring Sam of Samming Up fame back to the Twitch scene. You know, I genuinely, now that I am thinking about it, Oliver, I am curious. For all those people, like not Sam specifically, for all those people in like that 2020, like 2021 Minecraft era that had like that went in on the like maid dress gimmick. I wonder how many of those people still have one, and I wonder how many businesses have gone under, like that used to sell those on Amazon or Temu or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I wonder how many of those suckers are like, man, nobody's buying maid dresses anymore, man. What happened? What's so popular? I'm looking forward to the new spin-offs. Oh, the Earth one? Yeah, Earth isn't Fave Element, so having the Earth avatar is gonna be peak. That's fair. I'm curious to see where it will go. But at the same time, I don't know. Like I am interested, and it won't have this exact problem because it is a new story in that universe. But I will say there is something for things just being like done. You know what I mean? With it's like, yeah, that was great. Anyway, on to the next thing. I'm so glad I never wore a maid dress. No one paid me enough. So you're saying there's a number? Oh God. What can I say? There's benefits to being faceless as well. I never had to worry about any of that. Mind you, I don't think I ever had a community that was that interested in that kind of thing. Thankfully. I don't think I ever, I just don't think I cultivated the right vibe. I think I cared too much about alliteration and random history things, and like Minecraft lore. That for some reason I didn't become a Tumblr sexy man. Oh gee whiz. Oh gosh. Oh, I never. Oh, rats. Ah well. All the fan fiction. Oh, it was only about actual lore. Well, actually, that's not true. There was too, but still. Oh jeez, you know. That could be wearing a maid dress right now. It's true, I could stream in one, and maybe that's my uniform. Who knows? I did get made into a cat boy. I remember there was art of that. Yeah, I just don't know how they're gonna do the talking to other avatars after they removed it in Korra. Yeah. But then maybe it'll be like the Matrix. Maybe Korra can still talk to the other, like Korra in the spirit world can talk to the other ones. And it's like, yeah, I talked to them before, so I can talk to them, but you can only talk to me. So, rough. Also, I don't know if this is meant to be directly preceding Korra, or if it's just, it is an Earth avatar. There's been many since. Who knows? There's always a price nap. Not for me. Not for me. I can't be bought. None of it sexy, man. It's crazy, by the way. I also made Catboy nap art. Fair. In fairness, the fan art was always really cool. I can't lie. Every piece ever made, even as it is still made today, I still go, oh my god. It's the coolest thing in the world. I can't lie. I can't lie that I get a stupid, dumb, like I can't stop smiling when that kind of thing happens, because it's so cool. It's right after Korra. They hate the Avatar because of her. So she has been in hiding again. Man, Korra can't win, huh? Sounds like a challenge. No, it was not. It was no gauntlet has been laid down. I remember always mentioning fan art because I thought it was really cool. It is really cool. It's honestly, God, I'm mostly just amazing people's artistic ability, because it's like I can't draw for nothing, not for the life of me. And so that it's one of those things that's just like, this amazes me. This amazes me that people have the capability to do this. Always wanted the group fan art for servers, but there wasn't any. You had to crank more 90s. You had to crank more 90s in Fortnite. It's the only way. The only way. Yeah, I just had to clip farm, hoping. Clip farming, really, the one true path for any Twitch stream. So what I'm hearing though, Oliver, is all of December of this year will be a concerted summoning ritual to summon Sam. It'll be years since I have spoken to him. For all I know, he would be displeased with such an action. But alas, signed. You're gonna have to go get. Do you guys have milk cartons? Is that a thing? Is that a thing in the UK? Do you guys put missing kids on milk cartons? Do they let you do that? How did that ever even happen, actually? Did the parents do it, or was it the police? Did parents get, or did they just hear about it and the milk company was like, we have to, it's the only way. Well, sir, I don't know if expressly we have to, Johnson. It's the only way. We have milk cartons and milk jugs and milk glass bottles. Well, only one of those is going to be able to have, only one of those is going to be able to properly do it. Going into raid, gonna lurk. Sure thing, Canadian. Summon Sam September. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. That's got a ring to it. Rent out a billboard. But no, for real, I'm genuinely curious now. Who does the asking? Like, the private citizens have to go to the company and be like, "Can you put my kid on the milk carton? He's missing." Or is it like the cops and they show up and they go, "We got another missing kid. What about?" Because I also don't think I've seen a milk carton like in my real life that has a missing person on it. Maybe we just don't have that in none of it. Maybe it's just like a Manitoban thing, or like. Alberta? Maybe it's one of those places or other Midwest places that do it. I used to drink from milk cartons in primary school. Oh, I don't even mean the little ones. I mean like the like you know, like a half-gallon one or something like that. I used to drink from, I think in Canada they have bags of milk. Ah, yes, this is news to me, but that is because milk bags are not, you know, generally sold or widely available in Nunavut or other Canadian territories, you see. So this is slightly shocking, but of course I am aware of such rumors, you know? Probably good for storage. We have bags and cartons, thank you. And cartons, Mr. Squidward, and cartons. I remember having them in like reception when I was 5 in school, but other than that, did they have missing children on them? Would only local milk cartons have them? Have they have many were made? How many were made? Imagine being a missing kid, but then you have got found and the milk cartons are already made. Yeah, like that's the other thing is it's like it must have been when milk was a more like local supplied thing, right? Chocolate milk comes in milk cartons. I used to drink milk cartons that were green, but then we got yellow ones, and the yellow ones had added fluoride for good dental health. You got fluoride in the milk? Huh? In the milk? Won't that change the taste? Also, isn't the color meant to be like a signifier of what type of milk it is? Because there's different types. And I don't just mean chocolate. I mean like it would signify if it was like, oh yeah, here's like skim milk or full fat milk or I don't know. Probably there's other types. I'm just blanking on like full fat milk, skim milk, 2%, 7%, 18%, semi-skimmed. I'm a semi-skimmed kind of guy. It's a crazy statement. I mean, personally, I'm a semi-skimmed kind of guy, you know? When you look at me, when you look at me coming down the way, oh, baby, you see a semi-skimmed kind of guy, you know? You look at me coming and you go, ah, man. Ooh, you see that haircut? That man's been partly skimmed, huh? Your bones are weaker. That's what I'm hearing, pal. More prone to snapping. Not me, baby. Not me. Usually the colors signify, yes, not in this case. Oh, blue for full fat, green for semi-skimmed, red for skimmed. But what about 2% versus like 18% or like homogenized? Or buttermilk? Or sweetened condensed? Imagine getting found, but your parents didn't care enough to put the cartons, so they start gaslighting you into believing that all those cartons got drank. No, sweetie, we cared. Oh, yeah, in fact, it was flying off the shelves. You just missed it. Well, did you save one so that I could see it? No, sweet. I'm sorry. We didn't want to save one. It was too painful. Mother, I don't know if I believe this. Okay, Nep, I've been asking this question for the past month. Crazy, first. What color is a triangle? Green. Green is my answer. Green is the answer there. Yellow. Pfft. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, have fun with your piss triangle, pal. Me over here, I'm having my good old green triangle. Because I understand how the world works. It's 3 yellows to a green. Oh, okay. So you're saying, oh, because the majority of people are jumping off a cliff, I should too? Got a vomit triangle? Now hold on. Why would your vomit be green? Brother, what are you eating? Are you pounding back Shamrock shakes? What do you mean? What do you mean green vomit? Huh? Huh? Dude's out here drinking food dye. Oh. Squares are blue and circles are red. Circles are yellow. Circles are orange or yellow, friend. Hey, I'll trade you a Timmy Smith for a Tommy Jones. What the hell does that mean? Oh my god. One time I got drunk after taking edibles and I threw up. The next morning it was beige. The next morning. No, I'm gonna panic. Why? Because of the color of vomit or because of the color of circles? Do you think there's a milk carton trading community? Oh, yeah, I'll trade you Milton Bradley. I had too many Jaeger bombs. It was black. Brother, it should never be black. Oh no, brother, your liver king. Excuse me? Sir! Sir! Who let you in here? Hey! Stop that! Enough of that! Hey! You calm down! What is this? What kind of hit squad? The hell was that? right. Was it cause of vomit or triangles? What has resulted in panic from this conversation? Oh. What a time to be alive. Nap, read my milk carton hypothetical. What about the trading community? Do you think there's a missing kid who got found who still owns their missing milk carton to this day? I'd keep him as a souvenir. Honestly, yes, but also, like, I don't know if I feel like if you get to the point of the milk carton, I could be wrong. I feel like that's a Hail Mary move, and it's probably already, you know, I don't know how many of those kids were found. Because if you had the time, you know, they say, you know, the first 24 hours or the first 48 hours are the most important. Brother, you wouldn't even have time to get the picture to the printing press. You know, you'd need a bit more time. It's probably not till at least a week in that they're getting the milk cartons out. And by that point, well, your window's closing. The rhombus is red. A statement that has never been said before. Was it the vomit of the triangles? I wonder if people collect milk cartons with missing people who do it. I feel like they must collect it like the monster cans. Like, I feel like, well, actually, it'd be weird. I feel like it's macabre weird if, like, a person is collecting different kids' missing photos. But true crime is a big thing. So I don't know. Like, do you think that's like trading cards in the true crime world? Like, does that work? Like, I'll give you my Louis V Slugger for your Babe Ruth. You know what I mean? Like, is that just their baseball cards? Give you my Ted Bundy victim? You know what I mean? Like, good God. Whenever my parents would get mad at me, I'd just point to the milk carton and say, hey, remember when this happened? Hey, never yell at me again. Remember what happened? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, God.
Poggers.
Minecraft, yay.
Yo, missing out there. Welcome. We're discussing missing children on milk cartons. And the color of triangles. Oh, the perfect mixture. God, only a Minecraft stream, man. Only Minecraft streams would bring out such things. I haven't gotten to try the new monster and I'm sad. Why? You could always try it still, right? It's still around. Also, what is the new monster? I didn't know they came out with a new one. I didn't know they were still making new flavors. Thought that was just like, you know, the set 5 or so, and they were like, have fun. Here's sugar-free versions of them. I'll trade you my my Black Dahlia for your John Bennett Ramsey. I did have more mind I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew there was a lock on that door. Triangles are yellow, not because gravity falls, but because of Mr. Maker. Yes! Yeah, well, listen, Oliver, just because another person's wrong doesn't mean anything, you know, it just means they're wrong. I'm sorry, Medicine. You're wrong. Triangles, you see, are green. As we all know and love and accept. No, I think you're in the minority. What are you saying about... Never mind. Never mind, I'm not gonna... Never mind, Oliver, I'm not gonna do that to you. I have to go now, bye now. Bye, Fox! Have a a good rest of your evening. Have a great week. Bye. Only one other person has said green, and I almost threw up. It wasn't black, don't worry. My man, I can't believe how many Jaeger bombs. Oh my god. I guess it does. You know what? In fact, I guess Jaeger is technically a darker color anyway. Still, Lord Almighty. Back to the topic of edibles. When were we talking about edibles? Locked on Fortnite and won 5 games in a row. Wow. You hit the you got to the heart of the cards right there. Oliver brought them up. Did he? Get marginalized, Nap? Just start drawing and watching a Satoshi Kon film, Paprika. I mean, that one at least sounds, you know, pretty based, can't lie. Someone did. Canadian did. I brought them up. All right, someone brought them up then. I was like, I could be wrong. Don't think it was Oliver OEM. Howdy, partners. MJ, welcome back. We're talking about missing kids on milk cartons, vomiting black goo, and the color of triangles. How you been, pal? Oh, what a time to be alive. I only talk about alcohol. Classic. Oh, medicine. Do you guys put missing kids on your milk bags? Is that a thing for yous? Because, you know, milk bags aren't a thing in Nunavut or other Canadian territories, as everyone knows, and I'm sure if you, I don't know, like Googled, it would also say. Oh, I'm still stuck on the, like, would they would missing kids keep the, like, trade, former missing kids trade their milk carton trading cards? Nap, I'm at a Walmart. Should I check the milk for missing kids? Kinda, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in real life. There's no shot of Walmart carries. That's gotta be the most, like, local thing ever. That's gotta be like you have a milk carton producing company nearby. Why are the children vomiting milk? They're not. The children went missing on their own accord. That's a different thing. We were talking about those milk cartons that had kids' faces put onto them. Oh, one time I spent 2 hours looking at birds online. I didn't go into the woods. What were you watching? Dash Ducks. Big fan of Dash Ducks. You know, sometimes MJ will bring up door dashing and dashers, and I will simply imagine Dash Ducks. I can't lie. God, what a peak use of the internet. Ah, greatest thing in the world. For those that don't know, Dash Ducks is a Twitch channel that is literally just a 24-hour live stream of a duck pond. God, it's great. No, I went on the Autobahn website. The Autobahn is a website? Huh? Like the highway? Or is that the Autobahn? Probably the Autobahn, not the Autobahn. They don't do milk carton kids anymore. They don't? Why not? Who stopped it? Who prevented this? Squares are blue, triangles are green, baby. That's what I like to hear. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. What can I say? Hexagons are yellow. Trapezoids are red, diamonds are dark blue, parallelograms are also green, I think, or maybe orange, I don't recall. Fair, I agree with this assessment. Why would they do milk cartons on kids? They have Ambaloo. Not everybody has a phone, MJ. Gosh, why are you so elitist or whatever it is I've been accused of in the past? Oh, you're ruining the glorious revolution, MJ. That's what it is. You're so anti-woke. Rewatching Invisible season 3, ending 3 episodes while drunk with Domino's top 5 life experiences. Top 5 life experiences, and I think that'll stay consistent. I think even if like graduations, promotions at work, car, like buying a car, buy house, have kid, all pale in comparison. All will forever pale in comparison to knocking back a few and watching Invincible season 3 with Domino. God. Oscar. No, that one drunk night. No, you don't understand. The vibes were immaculate. Oh, God. In that moment, life faded, and I could have died happy. I'm happy to ruin the glorious revolution. My parents have I'm happy to ruin the glorious revolution that is milk carton kids, missing kids. Oh, God. Domino's is bad. Worst pizza chain, hands down. I agree, except I will say that I have heard that Domino's UK / Domino's in, like, the United is just, like, weirdly actually good. I don't know if I believe it. I've never been. It's probably still substandard, I can't lie, but I have heard it is substantially better than any other Domino's around the world. My parents have a list, Tyler, so does Merle friend. A list of what? I don't participate in the big 3 chains. We are a Little Caesars Maxers household. No, not since they've turned their back on giving out 2 pizzas in one large, absurdly long box. That's where the pizza comes from. That's what it was. Little Caesars, they used to give you 2. They used to give you 2 bad, poor quality pizzas, but a lot of it. And it used to be 2 of them. They used to give you 2 of those suckers in one box. It was long. It was a big, long box. That is why their catchphrase is pizza, pizza. Oh, God. Except it's not in one country in the world, in Canada. In Canada, they don't, that's not their slogan. Little Caesars, you don't understand the lore of Little Caesars. Little Caesars, man. Oh, God, in Canada, it's delivery. And that's because they got a chain. They've got a chain. We have a chain called Pizza. And so when they came to Canada, They were incapable, sued into oblivion, unable, but they weren't allowed to keep their slogan. And so then they faded it out there. And after that came the downfall of Little Caesars because I stopped giving out 2 pizzas. I'm fine. It's fine. It's all right. This has nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went. We went too far there. We went too senile. Oh God. Little Caesars is top with a good combination of cheap food, convenience, and taste. It used to be. What it would give you 2. What it would give you 2. Oh. Talking of it, I do really want pizza now. I might order Based. What a peak Monday food. I'm looking at birds right now. Nap is going crazy. Send help. Nap, you're scaring the priority bird. American. Oh God. They used to have these big long boxes. 2 pizzas. You could also just buy pizza. No, but it was 2 for the price of 1. That was the thing. They weren't good quality, but it was 2 pizzas for the price that every other chain would charge for 1 pizza. So it was like getting a free pizza. Cause the long box was the gimmick. They've abandoned their whole gimmick. Oh God. I'm gonna start posting my Little Caesars mogging edits. Now, here's the question, MJ. Is it funnier to me, the idea that you have a list prepared of first of all, collected mogging edits of Little Caesars, or alternatively, that you, MJ, have taken the time and used an editing software, maybe even just CapCut, to edit Little Caesar mogging edits. I don't know which one of those is funnier to me. I just ordered, it'll be here in 30 minutes. I'll keep you updated. Who's making it? Who's making it? What's their name? What's their name? Who's putting it in the oven? What does the progress tracker say? If I wanted bad, cheap pizza, I'd go to New Orleans Pizza. Canadian chain, and their pizza's so greasy and mid, but it's nostalgia, so I still get it sometimes. I have a question, of which I guess I'm asking myself too, you know, being from Nunavut and all. What is the obsession? What is the obsession across for chain restaurants in the Great White North of Canada to be named after locations, cities and states and locations that have very little to do with the type of food that they are serving, such as a New Orleans pizza or a Boston pizza or a Montana's barbecue? Like, whose mind goes to Montana first for barbecue? That's crazy. And all of the suspicious amount of that are just named after like locations that are just not like synonymous with the food type they're serving. And I don't know how I feel about that. I see them on TikTok. I do not make them, but I send every single one of them to Tyler or the group chat or Merle Friend. Oh, is that how Tyler has? Actually, real question. I need an update post 2023. Tyler, is the TikTok streak still alive? Did that little flame die? I need to know. Guys, can I get you guys onto this app called Beer Buddies? It's a be real but drinking. Every time you drink, you post a photo with the drink. Why is that the most British thing I've ever heard of? Doesn't tell me who's making it. Oh, ruined. Ruined. A horned lark. Send a photo. I want to see. I want to see. Put it in the Discord. I don't know, man. It just works. If it makes you feel better, apparently there's a really good Italian place in the Netherlands, and it's called Ontario's. Insane. There's a Brighton pizza and chicken. Huh? TikTok streak is alive and well. Thank God. Thank God. That was a big point of contention in late 2023. Buzzball Labubu is somehow still alive. What the hell is Buzzball Labubu? Oh God. Little Caesars doesn't have a progress tracker. Domino's has a patent on that. Is that a thing? Nap hasn't heard the legend of Buzzball? No! No, I haven't. What do you mean? Buzzball Labubu is the TikTok streak name. Huh? On TikTok, your streak is personified as a little guy. And me and Tyler is named, and mine and Tyler is named Buzzball Labubu. Labubu. Crazy. Why? For what reason? Nap is not the type of dude to drink a Buzzball. Thank you? Buzzball is a stupendously alcoholic confectionery. Never heard of it. You could tell me Nap has never had an alcoholic drink in his life and I'd believe you. He has that childlike wonder to it. Ah! Come on, what do you mean? My God, childlike wonder. Oh, cause I find things whimsical and fun. Oh. They also made a group chat streak pets, but instead of flame guy like DMs, it's a piece of corn, so we all have a group corn pet. I don't remember his name. His name's Eddie for the Edmund Fitzgerald. The ship that sank? Nap, are you a beer guy? No, not in the slightest. No, I really dislike beer, actually. I mean, I don't hate it. Like, I'll drink it occasionally if offered, but I'd never buy it. His name was Eddie. What happened? He sank? I'm not a beer guy. Not the biggest fan. Yeah, me neither. Beer's just not really my thing. It was clear what I meant. I think it was pretty clear. I guess. My God. You know what? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just won't. I won't clarify. I won't clarify what I do or do not consume. Yeah, it was a national tragedy. The Edmund Fitzgerald, you say? How did we go from missing kids on milk cartons to Edmund Fitzgerald? Oh, God. Truly, Minecraft results in just cultural resets. Nap, do you know how many people here are autistic about the Edmund Fitzgerald Yes, our corn pet is named Eddie after the ship, and our group chat is named after the ship too. I thought the group chat was the Mel gang. I'm so confused. I'll show you the true British spoons night. What is a British spoons night? What, do you play the spoons? Am I to believe your average British individual is just what, miraculously good at playing the spoons? Also, no, I can say unequivocally, I did not realize there was a large portion of here of people who were fantastically involved with the Edmund Fitzgerald. That has never come up. You talked about this before? No, we haven't. At most, we maybe referenced the fact that there was like a lot of memes of it in the end of last year. It's a banger song. It is a good song. That seems like a wine guy or perhaps a scotch. You're partly right. But also, we've rebranded to the Jack. Oh god. Why does the Domino delivery icon look like the Fall Guys character? Crossover event. Has come up because Mello is obsessed with it. I don't think that's true. If you asked me, gun to my head, I don't think in my life I would associate Mello with the Edmund Fitzgerald. With I Libertine, sure. Seems like an Happy Juice guy because he's 13. No, we are not. Just because I'm playing Minecraft again, we are not bringing back Nappa's 13 in 2026. Huh. I refuse. My pizza's in quality check. Oh, delivering. I like to think it's been rocketed towards your location at Mach 2, tearing through buildings. Vodka and Diet Coke? What an odd pairing. I mean, it's not as weird as gin and Coke. I know somebody who takes gin and Coke, but like, still. What's your favorite bird? Mine's the Cedar Warwick's. Oh, my favorite, Mourning Dove. Easy. Easy. I'm telling Mello you said that. I'm a big fan of the Moscow Mule. Moscow Mules are great. Understandably. Rum and Coke if I'm out. Twisted tea if I'm just chilling. Sometimes I make rum and Cokes at home, but I'm really lazy, so often not. I gotta be so real. That's gotta be like... How's that lit? That's one of the easiest ones to make. It's rum and Coke. You pour in the rum and then you pour in Coke. Maybe lime or lemon if you wish. What's that? That seems great. I'm too lazy. Oh, that's awesome, actually. Too much work. Oh, Lord almighty. There's dirt in here, right? Yeah. Not a fan of Moscow Mule. Is it the ginger? I do like a gin and lemon, said, but it's dangerous. It doesn't taste like alcohol, and me and my friends drink way too much of it, so I'm scared of gin now. You ever have a French 75? If not, I can highly recommend it. Great choice. We'll sneak up on you, but you know. I haven't had much alcohol. Most stuff I've had, had has had vodka in it. So I guess I'm a vodka fan. That's fair. Vodka is very like, you know, it disappears in most drinks, so it's like very, very commonly like a lot of people's favorites. What is a gin 75? Not a gin 75, a French 75, but it has gin in it. It's called a French 75 after the 75-pounder guns in World War I. It's gin, lemon juice, simple syrup, topped with Prosecco or just any sparkling white wine. Served in a coupe. Kind of tastes like a lemon drop. Goated bird pick. Thank you. Medicine, God bless. Somebody has told me before that was a bad bird pick, and I can't understand why someone wouldn't like. The mourning dove's such a great bird. Genuinely, like what a peak. Like if there were cards, if there were trading cards, shiny holographic, easy. Gang, I got an elevator hour, or an 11-hour shift tomorrow. Please pray for me. 11 hours. Be sure to bring some bird facts yourself. By God. Bring like you guys ever heard of real talk? Actually, you guys ever? What's your favorite bird call? You ever hear a loon? Thing sounds crazy. I can just get up and grab a can. Usually when I drink at home, I'm playing games with friends, so I don't want to be away too long. Also, if I buy a 2 liter, it goes flat. But if I get like a 6-pack of bottles or a case of cans, I can either end up drinking them alone, or sister steals them. I'm a vodka guy. I may have one drink. 700 ml of my own. It was interesting night. Hit my head on the desk and it hurt when I woke up. Yeah, I'd do it. This is probably a good time to once again reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, you're on the Napoleon VII channel. We do say please drink responsibly and reasonably. Please stick to the health guidelines of how many drinks you're meant to have in a given week. This has been your PSA. He loves taking stuff out of mini fridge in the basement. You gotta like hide a lion in there, you know? You gotta, or like a badger. So it opens it and just, you know? Nap, go to IHOP tomorrow. You can get free pancakes. Brother, I've never been to IHOP, and I don't think I'm gonna start now. The Morning Dove's pink and perfectly shaped, goes kuar and cuckoo, and I love it. Honestly, yeah, it's called so pretty. What is your most overhated bird? Mine's pigeons. I feel bad for them. Everyone seems to hate them. I mean, you know, maybe if they didn't just, you know, explode all over everyone, maybe they were smarter, you know? The fact Tyler and MJ both made the same joke, and so many of these are getting why are so many of these being auto-modded? Oh god, auto-modded for making fun of mental health disorder. Crazy. Oh god, I can't celebrate my state bird. Auto-mod sucks. I think me and Tyler said the same thing. You did. I think like I'm having a good time. It was me. No, I'm an alcoholic, but only during tax season. But you work for the tax period. Isn't that every season? Aren't you always in tax season? My god. Sorry if that was a bad word. No, it's not. It's literally There's so many bird names getting caught by Automon. It's because loon is just another is like a term for a crazy person. You know, a lunatic. But I don't know why Automon's like, this is a bad word. You shouldn't say that. 15 minutes away! Hey, 30 minutes later, it's free! I actually don't know anybody who's ever had that happen. We split the fridge when we bought it, but I'm the only one that uses it. Both my sisters used to steal my stuff. But the other one still does. They're 24. Grow up. I'm telling you. Buy them out. Buy them out of the fridge. Or load a lion. Or like shake every can. Shake every can, and then when they open it, it'll explode. And they'll be like, no, it exploded, you know? The classic. Oh, God. It's so funny. It's very interesting to me. I've never understood the whole proclivity of some siblings to be like, yeah, to just like yoink things from other siblings. I don't know. That was never really the MO amongst my own siblings and me. So it's very odd. Oh, I didn't even jump. I tried! They said no, like they used the thing. My God. Nap's not an only child. No, I am. Or am I? Who's to say? Everything I ever tell you is a lie. That's the truth, you know? Secretly, I'm actually from Germany. And nobody's ever figured that out. I married the. My God, Madison. He has 2 siblings. I only have 2 siblings. This is wonderful news. Just wait till you find out he's a secret Brighton boy. Secret BB, secret Brighton boy. Little did they know. Just wait till they find out I'm secretly. Oh God. Now I can't call a single creator in Brighton. Secretly, I'm Oliver OEM. I've actually always run his channel. Someone named that bird that way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you made it up. I think you made it up, Edison. I think you made it up to get away with it. He's me. He's like me for real, for real. My one sister is very full of herself and thinks she is the most important child, but she actually useless and does nothing when she's off work. She's works 4 and 5 off. She literally gets her rotations and sleeps for basically 5 days and then goes back to work. Kind of sounds like she's depressed. I mean, it seems like she's sad if she sleeps so much. Ooh. Used to fight with, but we tight now. Hey, love to see it. Love to see it. He's me. 10 minutes away. Boy, howdy, my pizza's almost here. All right, time to speedrun Half-Life 1 again to get some achievements this mod added. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean speedrun it again? I'll send you an update photo when it's here. Well, real question, what'd you get on it? What kind of pizza did you get? That's actually what I should have been asking the whole time. I'm going to play it fast. Yeah, I know what speedrunning means, you dingus. I meant, what do you mean you're just gonna like slam through it now? Yeah, well, there's a bird called the white-burrowed tit warbler, so like all ornithologists are freaky, but the bird is very pretty. So if you have the time, look it up. Wait, that's actually so pretty. Wait a second. Why is it so purple? Also, it's so small. Why is it so small? Oh my God. Margarita pizza. All right, fair enough. Okay, fair, good. All right, it's a fine choice. I guess you can stay. All right. So my man, we were the same beds for a while. His takers ran off when I ran out. I understand, but like she's literally off for the entire work week. Oh no, I wasn't trying to make excuses for her, King. I was just like, dang, that's crazy. Also, it's crazy that she thinks she's the most productive child. Yeah, I mean, that also could just be like a pain to deal with. Like just anytime, like it would be a grading environment, I'm sure. In a sense where it's just like, you know, you don't want to like start anything, but also it's like you truly are like you're living in a fantasy if that's your viewpoint. Yay, that googled my bird. I mean, you said if I had some time, and well, I feel like it'd be monstrous if I didn't do it right now, you know? This would be all so much. Hey, it's a very sibling-oriented thing, you know? That's siblings. You hate and love them all at once, you know what I mean? They piss you off and you love them, you know? Yo, outdo. Guess who still has two hands? You? Was there a danger that you were gonna not have two hands? Human's a big fan of barn owls. That's fair, they're cute. Pretty well all owls I'm a big fan of. Can't think of any that I don't like. I think just owls in general are awesome. It's one of those things where it's like I had there was a family member that I never knew, but like way back in my lineage that we still just have a bunch of like owl knickknacks for, because that was definitely his special interest, was just owls specifically. There was 1,000,003 different owl types. And he just had so many like categorized things about owls. You got your hand stuck in a machine at work? Dear God, are you otherwise okay? Good God. Delayed by 4 minutes. Tipped him 234 as well. Got scammed. Wow. Tipped and delayed. I think you should smite him when he arrives. I think when he arrives, you should hit him with a beam of rigor mortis. It's the only way. That'll show him. That'll teach him something. Although I start stuff, so does my sister and parents. Like we all have our own flaws when it comes to work around the house. My sister and I procrastinate, but we and my parents all agree she's the worst. That's diabolical. That's crazy. No, we all agree though. Like a family meeting was held. Me and Human tipped the driver 20 to make him drive during a blizzard. Dear God. You sent him out in the first blizzard in a decade. My God. I'll puncture his tire. Who said it? Maybe that's why he's delayed. Maybe he's on a unicycle, pal. You know, maybe that's a very difficult delivery situation. Oliver, you beat me to the punch. You beat me to the punch. That's where I was gonna go next. Oh, I waited too long. Oh. I have a short temper. Could that be because, you know, I feel like that's not natural to you. I feel like that probably comes out of Tarkov. Can't lie. I feel like, I could be wrong, but maybe it's Tarkov. I hate you guys as the delivery driver, by the way. What did I do? What do you mean, you guys? Why am I getting lumped into this? Nah, Jim, I'm actually mild nowadays. I was a demon child. Oh, Dios mío. Back in the day, hell had no fury like a totally here like an angry Canadian scored. It's actually 5 minutes away now. He's zooming. I told you he got a flat tire. He had to pump up his unicycle. And you were ready to throw him to the wolves, weren't you? Bit my sister one time. I mean, that's the classic. You know? Classic. Happens. You know, sometimes growing up, you just take a little nibble of your sibling. It happens. You just get a taste for flesh. What can I say? Big chomp. What can I say? What do that is? Must be something like hard coded, you know? Like truly, like just built in human survival mechanism, you know? Me, Canadian, taking a devil. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Maybe that is a Canadian experience. Oh, you know, you get it, you go get a couple Timmies in you, and then jeez, boys, get a couple Timmies in you, and you just start taking bites. You just give her. Broke the screen door one time because they locked me out. I grabbed the grill spatula, cut through it. Well, that's just that's problem solving. What do you mean? That's just problem solving right there. That was like 4 different accents in that sentence. What can I say? I'm a man of every province. I love being a unit where Domino's goes right outside my door, but the scary thing is people apparently have just been claiming other people's food. Well, that's why you stand ready with the greatest weapon known to the United Kingdom. Only one of them was a Canadian accent. No, it was all Canadian accents. They were just of different provinces, my friend. Different provinces. The butter knife. Diabolical. Oh god. The butter knife. Lord have mercy. I nibble bite my girlfriend. Now, why'd you say that like a Skaven? Why are you talking like you one of them full-size rat men from the sewers of Altdorf? What are you? Oh god. Oh. That was funny to me and only me, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God. I don't think a single other person was here to clue into that, but alas. At least I find me funny. That's the important thing. Me and Human contemplated ordering 5 pizzas like 10 minutes in between each other and putting the hotel room next to us. Because we knew people were there, and it would be funny as the front desk would have to call them every time to tell them they have a pizza. You wanted to crank call and lie about pizza ordering? That then they'd be like, well, you have to pay for it? What is this, 1980? What do you mean? I've had your ghost laugh. Ghost laugh? What do you mean? I've had your ghost laugh funny. How dare you? Oh god. You know what? I'll take that over Windex bottle, and I'll take that over hiccups. Oh god. I miss my wife. They are right there. Me, Canadian Tire, total human biting people. Wow, excludes MJ. MJ specific. They're far away from me. Excuse me, I would like it to be known that Tyler has in fact stated now that being far away is a problem from your significant other, and I do feel that Mellow Hello is in fact owed an apology based on previous statements. Oh god. Hello sounds like a Canadian goose, man. I don't know what you want from me. Hey, well, that makes sense, you know? It's just the classic, it's a Nunavut thing. What can I say? You know, what can I say? What do you mean, you people? Oh. My god, if Mello was here to see this, oh Dios mío. Well, in any event, I'm glad you got to meet up, you know? Nibble, and I presume is more affectionate instead of whatever was freak stuff going on. Technically, Mello said, or MJ said, nibble bite. Hence why I compared them to a Skaven. Because that mimics their speech pattern. And whose fault is that? Canadian? It's only half my fault. Yeah, it takes two to tango. Come on. I blame Agatha. I hear it was her all along. Anyway, I'll be here all week. Thank you and good night. Oh god. I used to threaten to bite kids at school, but did you have the follow through? Did you have the gumption? Huh? Or did you just hurl empty threats? That's the thing. Your chat's filled with freaks. Well, sky blue, grass green, you know? No offense, but that's never been news. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to attract these people. Alas, I don't think I would change it for the world. I do, in fact, think it was probably the single greatest decision I've made in the last 5 years of my life. So, take from that what you will. Oh, God. Gumption is a top 10 word. Top 10 word. Yeah, and you know what? It's your job, Oliver. I want to report on Friday. I want you to have worked that word into your week, and I want to report on Friday of how well it went. I want to hear about how, and this can go for all of you, but Oliver specifically, all of you and Oliver, I want to hear. I want to hear that you went forth and put the word gumption into your lexicon. Gay people don't really exist around me, and my type of women also don't exist around me, because I don't know if you remember this, but I live in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's right, the fog. Yeah, I can see the dating pool of the fog. Have you tried dating the fog? Could work. I made my brother look like he fought a bobcat. I don't know what's funnier, the idea that like the animal or the machinery. I don't know which one of those two is funnier to me right now. It was a get your finger out of my face or I'll bite it type thing. No one ever crossed the line, but I did bite someone's pencil once. Hey, fair. I stabbed a kid with a pencil once. Speedrunning Half-Life is on pause because I can't get my Streamlabs working. Fair. That's a fair reason. I just threw all the kids that tried to mess with me because I grew early, and I mean really throw like several feet with little motion. Dang. Just shot putting kids. How do you wrong name in chat? That's fair, actually. You do have to type it. For some reason, no one ever messed with me growing up. Human, listen, I'm gonna be so real. That is the least surprising thing I think I've heard. Your reputation precedes you, my good friend, and your reputation is in fact one of danger signs. Given that people that I would presume your close good friends are like, yeah, we might get shot if we end up there, so we can't. We're probably not gonna do a surprise visit to humans anytime. Oh, Dios mío. What a time to be alive. What? Why? I don't know. I don't know whatsoever. You tell me, pal. This was stated in chat. And I did, and I went, oh, okay. You've always seemed the consummate gentleman so far as I can tell. Make a few words often, sure, but you seem nice. You seem like a good guy. I have no idea why that would be the perception. I just stole a guy's Lego figure once. It was Ninjago, wasn't it? You stole Ninjago from somebody, didn't you? Be honest. Be honest. The fog is omnipotent and uninterested in human relationships, but it does like the crops, so sounds like you need to become quite the scarecrow. Listen, you know, if Thanos can try to woo death, you can woo fog, all right? You know, we used to be a real country, all right? You know, what happened to the Greek myths of the people trying to woo the elements? Find your naiad or dryad, whatever would control fog, one or the other. Make overtures to the nature spirits. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a bite. Obviously, it was Ninjago. I knew it! I knew it would be Ninjago! Yeah, Oliver Stone, my golden Lloyd! Yeah, he popped across the pond. Actually, this is devastating. Honest to God, Oliver, high crime, I can't lie. Genuinely criminal activity. In the sense that I'm like, dude, dastardly thing to do to somebody. You stole their Lego? That's crazy. What'd they do? It's the new season. He was flexing that he had this set, and I was jealous, so I took the Lego figure. Do not regret it. Biggest achievement. That's the biggest achievement? Man, Oliver, your biggest achievement is stealing a Lego figure, and your second biggest achievement is watching Invincible Season 3 while plastered with dominoes? Brother, surely there's gotta be others. Oh, 6'4" quiet kid with a love of books, hated new people. What's there to be scared of? That's what I'm saying. I used to steal my siblings' Legos. I have a few of them still, probably. That's more understandable. At least it's in the same house and possible to be discovered. Yo, everyone, end of the world stream. End of the world? Seems pretty intact to me. Hope you're doing well, King. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? We've been discussing a myriad of things. We somehow went from missing kids on milk cartons to bagged milk to puking black to the color of triangles to what came after that? Oh, birds. We've been talking about lots of birds, and then apparently, oh, the chat's full of freaks who bite people. That's about the majority of things. Oh, and Oliver's a little thief. Oliver's life is what I want to live. The highs and lows of season 3 Invincible, drunken with dominoes, with cheese, Mr. Squidward, with cheese. I used to wait a second. We talked about bagged milk and I missed it. I grew up on bagged milk. Well, you see, I was referencing it because specifically it's not available in the territories here. But I was then wondering if they put missing kids on bagged milk too. My favorite part of Greek mythology is they claimed their gods lived on a very climbable hill and nobody checked. Oh, I mean, in fairness, with all the stories being that, like, yeah, anyway, this person looked at that god funny and got turned into a spider lady forever. She was too good at weaving. I would also leave him alone. I would not seek him out. I'd probably go, yeah. Like, if somebody came to you and said, hey, there's a mountain over there with a giant monstrous being that could, in fact, murder you in a second. Wanna go check it out? Probably gonna say no. Bag milk is why America is falling apart. No, King, it's a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian thing. It's not an American thing. Pure, that is pure Canadiana right there. A bag milk stopped being bagged, and I think that is why America is falling apart. I used to take shredded cheese and put it on top of hot pizza. Huh? Like just you would do the cheese it up option, but just yourself instead of getting like here's the $1.50 to like whatever chain. You just be like, oh, I got cheese at home. Kind of based actually. It would have different like temperatures to it, so it'd be like easier somehow. I feel. I live in Minnesota. We have bag milk. It's basically Canada. I was about to say, I was like, that's Canada too. That's Canada Light. That's Canada wannabe. So like I do it myself because then I'd get different level of that's what you and me, pal. You and me. Same wavelength. If you have bag milk, you would be living the life like England. So like Minnesota and the West Coast should be Canada, and maybe Maine. California should be Canada. Politically, I don't want it, but like, you know, politically, but the California is way too conservative for Canada. The crazy thing is, like, if you look at Canadian politics, you're the most conservative members of the Parliament of Canada, your most conservative MPs and the like, would be Democrats. That, like, you know, lots of those people are just Democrats. So, like, California, at its most left-leaning, which it really isn't politically speaking. Like if you actually look at like what laws are being passed and what the governor is doing, like what Gavin Newsom does and what deals are being brokered and like what laws exist within there for both for administrative purposes, man, that they are at that, you know, like they are at, most of California's legislature would make up probably the progressives. They'd be the part of the progressive conservative party. A good chunk would be with the oh god, no, I should know his name. People's Party. He's got a stupid face. He used to be part of the conservative party. Maxime Bernier. Not the PPC, not it. I should not speak your name. But that's what I'm saying is if you're looking for the politics, even like states that are often considered, oh, that's a left-leaning state, that's a blue state, that blah, 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 blah. Typically, they are still on the conservative side of it. Like, there is no left-leaning party in America, is the thing, and especially on a state level. Arizona would vote. Well, yeah, I mean, certainly you could find states that would. I'm just saying that like a lot of like that legislature like would run on if you look at their actual politics and their platforms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to change this into politics. This is just a very it's a very interesting microcosm that I've read a number of cool papers on. That like did deep dives and examinations into the political structures and contrasting international relations. Anyway, back to bird facts. back to bird facts. What do you guys know about the piping plover? You know? Can we go back to triangles? Yeah, actually, yeah, Edward. What color is a triangle and why is it green? Why are triangles green? You know that? What about because to note they draw the aggressive art in the early thousands or 90s. Oh, I thought that was just when the two parties merged. But I thought they technically still like run under PC. Anyway, so Starly, it's Love Plovers. It's a yellow. It's not yellow. It is yellow. It is yellow. I'm sorry. What the hell? They gave me they put the put a little thing on my cactus. Why did you put they came around and they put a little thing on my cactus? How could they do this to me? They put a little flower on my cactus. Now I need to go make a little pot. Now I need to go make a little pot to put it in. Oh, flower. Triangle's a triangle because of the shape, and if someone colored it, they colored it in. Well, you got me there. Nap, don't go back on your word just because you're getting pushback. Be a man. What part of my word am I going back on? Wait a minute. What part of my word am I going back on? Read the entire thing. There's two parts. Oh, I have aphantasia, like the Disney movie. I'm sorry. I have aphantasia, so I don't actually see anything. So I just visually take something at base level. I'm not familiar with what aphantasia is, to be honest. But that's it. Oh, okay. So I see what you mean. So a triangle's just right. I understand. You said it is yellow. So no, I didn't. I read a message saying it's yellow. I read your message out. I don't think it is green. It is good. Triangles are green, and I maintain that. That is a fact of life, pal. What? But why? Oh wait, what's the large one called that has shards in it? Like it has little shards. Blanking on its name. No, it's not a pot. It's wait, no, it is. It is just called a large pot, huh? Decorated pot. Okay. Why did I think it was called something different? What? Where'd it go? Hey, give it back! Hey! Hey, he took it away! Hey! Napper, wait for real, huh? Hasn't played the last 7 updates. That's true, I haven't. I thought I could put bigger plants into this. I know it stores things, I know that, and I know that you can also do this. I'm aware of that element. I thought it could... Can't be potted? Why the hell can't it be potted? That's stupid. The cactus can be potted. What do you mean? So place 2 blocks besides the pot. place the pot on the second block, so it's a big pot, and then you can put the flower. No, but that's not what it won't let me play the flower at all. I'm sorry for personally developing the game like this. Yeah, you should be. You should be able to pot the cactus and put a mini flower on it. I hate that you're making reasonable mess ups. Oh god. Oh, I really thought I'd pick that one up. Oh well. Eh. I can do this, but I can't. Can I put this on it? Oh, I thought it went on. This is devastating news. I'll never recover. Yeah, we're all mad about it. Anyway, I did describe aphantasia. Aphantasia is where I don't see images in my head. Oh, that thing where you can't picture the. Oh, okay. So if someone says picture an apple, I can describe it and I know it, but like I don't actually visualize it. Wild. Not like I've heard of that. I didn't know the term for it, but I am aware of that. But equally, and don't feel like you have to answer. I'm this pure curiosity on my part. But like, how have you found that like has factored into like your tailoring and seamstressing kind of stuff? Like, has that been like has that added difficulty, or does it add like in some capacity, does it make it easier because you're able to just like directly know what you want? That's why I learned best by doing the task. Ah, yeah, fair. Okay, that makes sense. Potted cactus is my number 2 potted plant in Minecraft. What's number 1? I know what my number 1 is. It's the same as what the best. It's the same as the best flower in Minecraft, as we all know and love. Flowered azalea, or however you spell it. The allium. No, wrong. Wrong. Where is it? I have one kicking around here, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking for like the specific. I struggle in describing things and recollections are hard for me, so I can visualize the steps of a task as easy. I have like a complete opposite of the photo memory. That feels like it'd be incredibly difficult to like work around, you know what I mean? Update, I regret eating the pizza. I feel really heavy now and full. That's just the gains. What do you mean? That's just based. That's carb loading, and then you just gotta they just gotta go absolutely rip one at the gym and you'll be great. You'll be sick. You'll get massive. It's the bulk before the cut, yeah. My stomach be. Well, tell it to settle down. Tell it that it needs to stop. Carb loading, nap, and diabetic. Oh, that's right. That'd do it. You know what? Spoke before I thought. Spoke before I thought. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. Maybe it is the orchid. It doesn't look right. Did they change orchids? Do orchids look different now? Did they change the flowers? Or am I thinking of a different plant? Did you think thought it speak in did you thunk that thought before you speaked it in the world? Into the world? Wait a second. Oh yeah, it is this one. Sorry, that's my bad. I had a blue light filter on my monitor. My bad. My bad. It looked different, but not to you. My bad. Flew off the handle for no reason. Anyway, orchids. Orchids are the best. Getting enraged and everything after missing 7-Up. It's well, no, I didn't miss any of them. I kept track of all of them. Like when you went over this stuff, I went, yeah, okay, I remember here looking at that. I remember looking at that. I even messed around on each of their snapshots. I just didn't update my game to them. In general, originally, because they hadn't said until that one Minecraft Live, they hadn't confirmed. As far as I recall, at least, until the lead up to that Minecraft Live, I guess they confirmed. But until that one post where they finally confirmed, like, and we're never going to change it from 121 to 122. And I went, oh, because originally I was on 1.21.4 because I was waiting. I was like, eventually, like 122 will come out, and then I'll wait for a big actual update. Then they just stopped, and I went, oh, right. Of course. Nap used a blue light filter because he was up late editing a new video for us, right, Nap? I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah. That's Rise of the Guardians, right, Nap? That one is the one that I switched off of, actually. Or rather, I felt needed more time. There are 3, technically 4, videos that have been in various states of being done anytime between September and now. And I've had the stupidity to go, I think I should switch, and then switch to a different topic. It is, there was meant to be a video in September, a video in October, and a video in December, and then a video at the end of January. So, you know, 2 of them I changed off because the time of year changed. 2 more, I just felt I wasn't saying anything worth saying, in the sense that, like, I knew what I couldn't tell, like, I knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't know how to say it right. And so I don't really want to ever just put out a video that's like, okay, yeah, well, one that's the base themes of a movie and you just kind of recap the plot, which I know is a style of video essay, but I have no interest in it whatsoever. I don't know. I like video essays that are at least like trying to reframe something about a movie or the like, or trying to explore an idea with it that I'm interested in. So for instance, the one that will probably come out soon is not related to a movie at all. It's actually a video game. It's related to a video game, and I've connected a video game to a numerous of things, but not the least of which is somehow, I'll tell you this, somehow Teddy Roosevelt factors into it, and that's all I'm gonna say. God, I spent so long setting all the VR stuff up. I finally got into Half-Life Alyx. I was finally ready, and I was so hyped, and then everything was orange, and I went and asked my sister. She was like, yeah, it's a blue light filter, and I had to shut down the game, disconnect from my computer, and kill my momentum, and I gave up playing completely. Ooh. Gotta get back on the saddle, King. Night at the Museum. I said it wasn't a movie. Oh, it's Night at the Museum. Teddy Roosevelt equals Night at the Museum. It's not. Honestly, it could and should be. Like, there is Night at the Museum. I do think it would be an interesting movie series to deep dive on. But no, it's not. On movie video games. Well, and there's one that got put on the back burner, which I won't go into exact detail, but I ended up putting it on the back burner, and then I felt I waited too long because the season came out and then the season ended, and then I don't know where I'll go with it now. I think I can still it'll probably be the next one following this one because a lot of development went into it, but I didn't quite love where the script ended up, was for Percy Jackson. But that is still on the back burner. Is it a video game you played on stream? It is. It is indeed. Teddy Roosevelt's in that show. Is he? Oh, I thought you were talking about New Vegas. No. That's not the Percy Jackson one. Was not the video that's gonna come out anytime soon. The next video coming out has to do with a video game that I have played on stream, and it somehow involves Teddy Roosevelt, and that is the most that I will say about that video. It's Stray. How are you connecting Teddy Roosevelt to Stray? Crazy. That's a crazy thing. Surprise, it's a FNAF video. Surprise, it's a FNAF video. It's created Outer Wilds. Oh my god. I'm still not over Stray. Yeah, somehow I'm talking about this little cat. Little Nightmares. How'd you know it's the Alien game? How'd you know it's Celeste? How'd you know it's Celeste? It's about Teddy Roosevelt's journey up the mountain. Oh, Dios mío. You heard it here first, folks. Teddy is trans. Little did they know. They didn't want to know, but the Oyster Bay Roosevelts. Oh, baby. Kind of not over the fact that Cactus couldn't go into this, by the way. I do hope, by the way, MJ, that you will give Half-Life Alyx in VR another go. You seem excited about it. I don't think you should let blue light be the end of it. But yeah, anyway, in any event, yeah, the Percy Jackson video is definitely on the back burner. And that was less, it wasn't explicitly about the new season, per se. It was more to do with a wider view of kind of Greek myth and its changes through time. But, and, you know, what is a remake? But that's a whole other thing. I've been on this path for years. They're relics. They're relics. Symbolic and all that. Exactly. They must stay. I mean, I'm halfway through the game. I'll give it another chance. It's just a setup and tirade to get all that playable. That's fair. I mean, fairness, I've never played anything in VR, so for all I know, it's not a good way to experience it. I can't imagine a shooter's like super fun to do in VR, to be honest. Seems like it'd be a lot of work. I love making ruin decayed type buildings. Based ruins, my beloved. Make a video essay about the comparison of movie remakes to Theseus ship. I actually, the one video that I don't think I can ever release, because it's almost a year old now, that I made, which is probably what, like, it's arguably one of my favorite videos I've ever gotten to make, was I just both didn't think it fit what I make, and then equally which I'll explain in a second, there was another reason I can't release it. It has to do with identity, I guess, my own identity, and that was it was a deep dive into video essay on weird conditions of historical accuracy. It was on historical accuracy. It was after the first images of Matt Damon in Nolan's version of what do you call it, the Odyssey came out, and it is a deep dive into historical accuracy in media, not just movies, but also like games like Rise of Rome and a bunch of other things like that, and like the value of it, why does it matter, does it not matter, like what is the importance, if any, of historical accuracy in media? You know, I mean, because it is deeply accurate to the 1950s and 60s style of what we assume is, or what was showcased as like that, like ancient and antiquities armor sets and the like, and the way of life, with the white columns of and stuff and like that. I mean, that's more for Cleopatra and stuff like that. But like when that becomes the public consciousness, and it is now in and of itself its own historical thing, that is forever the history of what the 20th and 21st century believed antiquity to look like, which is its own thing, which then got into exactly the Victorians. Anyway, so then I interviewed a bunch of different like professors in the study of classics and film at a few different colleges and some universities. I contacted ones in Canada, or like across Canada, because I'm, you know, none of it, me, to like hide my identity, but I couldn't meet with them named Napoleon, and so, you know, I was like, I do have to get talking with you, I do need to be me with the vague like not academic accreditation, but like the vague like academic of like, oh, this is a person in okay, and so it became a thing of like, oh, okay, they do need to like, I need to use me to get in like, otherwise, because they wouldn't answer my emails. But then they would answer my emails when it was from me, and so then I was like, okay, and then I was like, but then if they're ever asked about like who was interviewing them for this, they would not know me as Nap, and anyway, it just became a mess. So it was really interesting. I got some cool information out of it, of like different opinions and thoughts on what is or isn't important in that kind of situation, and it was just a fun learning experience, honestly. But ultimately, I think it's just gonna have to stay buried forever. Oh, good. You're insane. What can I say? What can I say? I promise no one's gonna hunt down some random prompt to find out your name, man. Probably not. But it doesn't take any more than one to have done it. That's the thing. And like, again, I don't know. I understand my paranoia comes off probably insane, but I will always remain justified in it in just the sheer fact that, you know, I've gotten like a lot of random, not great messages at times, particularly more when I was active on TikTok, that all attempted to like nail down my location. So, you know, communities can be weird, man. And so I will always do that. I understand to a degree, but I just really could not give. Oh, and that's the thing. I don't think I don't think anybody here would care. I don't think any of you would ever even care to find out. You do, but I don't fully get it. Yeah, well, and ultimately, as I said, I also thought it's not just that. It also became way too academic. You know what I mean? In the sense that the video essay itself, I went, this is more like really academic deep diving kind of thing, which is not the general, like, I think too dry. That's the word I'm looking for. It was too dry for an entertaining like video essay. You know what I mean? What do you mean? I'm actively teaching. I'm actively searching for your location. I'd watch it. Well, maybe someday I'll finish its edit. I kind of stopped right before the final, like editing really got too underway. It's a lot of raw footage at this point. But man, it was fun. If nothing else, it was a really fun thing to get this. I got some really cool information out of like a lot of honestly, it was mostly the best part about the whole thing that would never like see the video per se is that it's like, man, having those interviews and getting those responses was so, what's the word I'm looking for? Fulfilling's not the right word, but like, I don't know, it was really like nice to get like academics. They were also excited to be interviewed because, you know, I wasn't looking for like, you're the head of Harvard Classics, you know. I was looking to like, I was like, okay, I should ask like heads of classic, because like professor's a professor, a professor, a professor. So I was asking like heads of classics departments from, you know, like schools that definitely aren't like sought out for their input per se, because I thought they would actually be more inclined to answer me, and they were. And so it was so interesting and enjoyable to get to have like, you know, anyways from like a 20 to 40 minute conversation with people who are really passionate about their fields and have gotten do dig sites and stuff like that. And equally, it was interesting to get like such a wide array of like input of like, you know, like because it became this central tension of like, at what point is artistic interpretation and license, like, should that be beholden to historic importance? Like, is there like there's not legally per se, obviously, but like is there a responsibility on the part of a filmmaker to recognize that they will impact the cultural view of a time period, you know? And it's like, you know, like there's such a question there of okay, sure, but if I'm for lack of a better way, like a Zack Snyder being like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that though. I'm trying to do a like hyper stylized, slow mode, like retelling of the Battle of Thermopylae. He was never going for, nor do I think 300 was ever presented as being historically accurate, versus a Ridley Scott with Napoleon, in which I would say, no, you presented it as though it was to be historically accurate. You presented it as a historic epic and failed miserably in delivering on that, and intentionally did so because you hate the French. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying this now. I could always return to it. I have like lots of the materials. It's saved. It would just be a matter of like cutting down interviews, working out final state. Like it truly wasn't the final sprint. It was like, you know, there was still like lots of editing, cutting down, rewrites to do and the like. But you know what I mean? It was if anything else, really fun. The sad thing is, I was really hoping it was the video I was trying to get out before I left for it was right after Meet the Robinsons. I was turning my attention to that, and I was meant to get it out before I left for Japan, and then I ended up just like thinking on it, and I think I got too in my own head about it, and yeah, I shelved it. for whatever reason, I gotta laugh. Oh. This sounds like an interesting project. Well, I mean, if nothing else, I do think I can almost always depend on the lot of you guys being relatively interested in that kind of thing. But then again, like these are things that I would talk about on stream. I feel if you're the person who showed up to stream, I feel like you guys are people who are like typically gonna be more interested in what are never gonna play widely for videos. You know what I mean? Do you think you could probably make it, but like don't show who they are? Well, see, no, and then the reason for not would be like those interviews were intentionally because ultimately I was like, okay, but like who am I to make a claim of what is or is not important for history? You know what I mean? Like for the study of history or its impact, which is also why I wanted to talk to professors of film and media study, because I was like, I don't want this just to be a bunch of historians who are also, the thing was way too long. This was gonna be like an hour and a half, which is an insane video. So anyway, it was interviews that would genuinely have been like a kind of deep dive that would require way more of a I wanted it to be an input from both sides because of the idea of like, yeah, like ultimately, you know, there is changes to historical film that I think make sense because of the media of film. You can't tell a good story if like sure, like let's use the Cuban Missile Crisis for example, which there was a movie about. I'm blanking on its name, but famously Kevin Costner plays like a character who's representative of like 4 to 5 other people who all had important historical things that they did that impacted the Cuban Missile Crisis. They faded in and out of that story. They were not like, they were in a meeting and said one sentence and that sentence was impactful, and then were never relevant to the situation again. That doesn't translate well to film because film's trying to tends to try to tell a concise story that needs, you know, beginning, middle, and end. And also, like, your average audience is not going to be able to keep this many characters like in their mind, or even it's like a thing of like, okay, that's a lot of actors to employ and so on and so forth for like bit parts, you know what I mean? Like parts that are like, this is important, but I'm basically bringing you in, and people are gonna be like, who's that? We don't have time to establish, and then you're gone. So it's like, so for that, I understand condensing down people in a historical film, but on the flip side, it's like, okay, but also maybe don't be like, yeah, the Colosseum had sharks, you know? Like certain things are, it's like, okay, yeah, they flooded it with water and held naval battles. That's cool enough, Mr. Ridley Scott. You don't need to also add sharks or newspapers. Oh my God. That's docu-watching. Like, that's what, yeah, but that's my point, is it was one of those things where I was like, this is a big project. It's very long. I don't tend to find, like, analytically, most of my videos don't tend to retain past 20 minutes or so, typically. The first 10 being the most retention, the next 10 being the middling, and then the last half being almost nothing. So Argo 2012 for weird history movies. Yeah, basically. But also I wanted to look at beyond just movies, which also like broadened the scope of it, of like, okay, well, let's look at pop culture, and then also look at like video games and how that, because, you know, it's like things like when you set a video game in a historical, it could be an Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Like what is owed by the person creating it if they are trying to establish, like, obviously Assassin's Creed is playing fast and loose with real history. They're not trying to do that, but also they put so much, like with Notre Dame, they put so much effort into the history at times. It is like, man, this is really pulling in 2 directions. And anyway, the whole thing just seems very interesting to me. And it ultimately, it's trying to find and arrive at an idea of like, you know, in today's day and age, we can do it. We can easily do it. For instance, back to what spawned the whole idea of the armor sets for the Odyssey movie that Nolan's doing. None of them are wearing Bronze Age armor, but most people don't know what Bronze Age armor looks like, and it looks goofy to your average person. So do you go for stylized, we'll get butts in, like ultimately movies are a business. So it's, you know, it gets into a whole bunch of things. Maybe someday, but for now, I think it'll probably stay shelved. New Resident Evil dropped. Oh, is that the one with old man Leon Kennedy? I've heard the hate the French, so I agree. It's crazy. My God. The fall of the Assassin's Creed needs to be studied. Well, and that's the thing, is also, I mean, getting into stuff like that is equally like, it's kind of like, I've also considered, at one point I was gonna do, because I remember you guys talked to me about, funny enough, because we were playing Halo the other day, the guy with the mustache, Brian, I think the name, Brian something, who did a video on like every book in the Halo series or whatever. And there's books for the Assassin's Creed series, and I've also I've considered being like, what if I went back, replayed through all the Assassin's Creed games, and read all the books, and then fully did a deep dive that way to be like, as like an alternative dive into like what is historical and not, and so on. But I think this next video will be the first foray into like doing a video game based video, because none of the other ones have been. All my video essays have been movies, and all animated movies. So it'll be the first real foray into that. So we'll see how it goes. You should do it for Resident Evil. You'd love the lore, but have you considered it is scary and spooky, and I'd have to play a scary, spooky game? You considered that? Edward, have you considered me and my health and my well-being? Edward, have you possibly considered how it would make me feel? What I do, watch non-talking playthroughs. Oh, just watch every cutscene. I don't tend to be into older guys, but like, honestly, Leon. Well, I think Leon Kennedy is just simply, by definition, what's the word I'm looking for? A hunk. Now, buy me the games. I'll record B-roll for you. Well, see, I already do own a number of the games, is the thing. I've just never played them, but I got a bunch of them on a Capcom sale. You do? You were requesting them. You were requesting them, and they were listed as a sub goal, and then we didn't hit the sub goal, and I went, well, oh well, I guess I own these now. Please, Nav, I would kill for YouTube. I did, but my life hates me. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It'll come back again. We'll come back again. I only care about the Leon ones and the Winter Sagas. I really don't know anything about like the vast majority. I'm just waiting for the Ninjago deep dive. A Ninjago deep dive, and it's just into the parentage of one of them is the parent of the other. Lloyd, I think, right? Because his name's just Lloyd, not Lloyd. That's one of the few bits I know. Honestly, I'd probably do Kung Fu Panda before I did Ninjago, but only the first three, because I really think the fourth one's so stupid. I cross my fingers and toes, crossed. It'll happen one day. You're not wrong, Oliver. You're not wrong. Honestly, you probably could convince me. Nobody talks about the fourth one. Yeah, that's because the fourth one was a cash grab. It made no sense. Anyway. Cheers! I'm probably gonna end up. I'm probably gonna go for the good old end stream. So I need to go refill my water. I'm a bit parched, you know? I'm in Overwatch. Why are you playing Overwatch? Have fun, enjoy Genji, I suppose. In any event, cheers! I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. It has been a pleasure to be back in Minecraft. I'll see you next time. Budget.